Oh my gosh, you did not hear me for the first time. Thank you so much, Kazumi, for letting me know. I'm gonna blah, 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 blah. And let's try this again. Hello, hello. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays. An exciting day is indeed. I apologize for the sound thing. Hey Adam, how's it going? Hey Steven, hey Kazumi. Welcome to the table. So I saw this game on Kickstarter, and I saw it looked like Hero Quest, so I backed it because it looks like Hero Quest of the days of old, where I love it. Yeah, Kazumi, thank you so much. I'm already like embarrassed. So I went all in, quote unquote. So I got the expansion that came with it. I got the stretch goals, I got the base game, and I got all the unlocked content in that stretch goals that came out. So I'm super amped about playing this game. When it came in, I started reading the rule book, scratched my head a lot as to what was going on, asked some questions in some forums, and got some answers to my questions. Since then, the Saddler Brothers have put out an errata and an FAQ on their website on things to update. I've printed that out, added it with my lovely, lovely book that I will need for this playthrough, and we're going to get into the fun of it. There's been a few playthroughs online already from some well-known people. One Stop Co-op Shop, Mike and Bernd and Colin are doing their thing, and I believe there's some other YouTube content creators who are also playing it in. But today, we are going in on the story. We're going in on Straight Outta Luxon. Called Outta Luxon, but you can't say Outta Luxon without saying Straight Outta, right? So, let's get some information. It's going to be fantastic. I'm super excited to play this game. And let's get some information, and I'll shut my mouth, and we'll get down to the table and open my mouth, and then do some more talking on setup. Alright, cool, let's do it. Okay, Alter Quest. It just recently came out, so I don't expect these numbers to reflect anything until everyone has gotten in all their, everyone's gotten all their game content, played it for about, I think within a year you could probably come back here and say whatever number is ranked at is fairly enough where it'll be, because there'll be enough erratas and FAQs out to fix any type of rule fiddliness that's going on. So when you get your game, make sure to print out that errata FAQ that just came out and check out all the other playthroughs, this one included, to get things going. Okay, so best played 1 to 2 player, that's fair. But the game really shines. It says 1 to 4 player, and the game really shines at 4 player. And I say it shines at 4 player because you have 3 actions per turn. But that isn't all you can do, because if you have reactions, you can play reactions. If you have a feat, you can play a feat. So you're really doing more than 3 things a turn. And the strategy that goes with all the players, while it might take a little bit more time or add time to the game, really brings out the fun and the how we work together. But so far, from people who've received their game, 1 to 2 player seems best, and that's what that reflects. It was designed by Adam and Brady Sadler of Blacklist Games. Artist is Henning Ludvigsen. Hopefully I got that right, Henning. If not, I'm sorry. And published by Blacklist Games, which is Adam and Brady Sadler's thing. So, from what I've seen so far in terms of reading and just kind of doing some snooping around, this game's cool. So let's go ahead and get down to the table, get some information, and let's get started. Okay, this is my tiny table that it fits on. And this is the neoprene mat, and it is pretty, pretty, pretty. I really love this mat. It is gorgeous. It feels really nice. I have both neoprene mats for this and for the expansion. Like I said, I kind of went all in. So I got both neoprene mats. I'm a sucker for neoprene mats. If you have a neoprene mat in your game and I back it, I'm getting your neoprene mat. So this is definitely one of the ones that I'm super excited about. Yeah, no problem, Scott. Welcome, welcome. So here we go. We're going to be going into I almost say Straight Outta Luxon. Out of Luxon story guide, and we'll be going through this, the first chapter of this story, as we go through. I have the Altar Quest book that is with me. I've been on Board Game Geek. I've printed out a lovely little summary that's going to help me, and I suggest you do the same. So that's going to be there as we play through. Because I have a tiny table, I'm going to be going from here this way as I play. So, and I'm playing with Myrene Duval. That's going to be my character. The neoprene. I love neoprene mats. Yeah, neoprene mats over boards for me any day. All right, so with Straight Out of Luxon, let's get some stuff going. I said Straight Out of Luxon. With Out of Luxon, what you do is you get this story deck that comes with it, and it's actually numbered 1 to whatever until the end. And it says, don't look at any of these cards. This card says, read the story, do not touch this deck until the story tells you to. So this card will be face up here, and the card artwork is pretty cool. See? It says, before you begin this story, read the introduction. Don't touch this. Don't do it. Don't do it until it tells you to. So, cool. I'm playing with... I should introduce my character. I'm playing with Myrene Duval, or Myrene, however you want to pronounce it. She has this battle stance, which is exhaust. I'll explain what that symbol means. We're going to go through all this stuff. These are her stats, and it's the usual stats that you see. Strength, dex, intelligence, all that stuff. That's what those symbols mean. It's just another thing for the symbols. This is her health. She has 14 health. This is how much armor she has, and this is her range for whenever she's going to punch somebody in the face. That's her range. All right. Her weapon, well, one of her equipment, or her offhand, is her spike shield. So basically, as an action, I can use an action, one of my 3, discard 1 armor token to deal 2 damage to an enemy within range. But I can exhaust with that symbol, and like I said, I'll explain what that means, to gain 1 armor token on this card. I can exhaust without using an action, and then I can use an action. So just because you use 1 on this card doesn't mean you can't use the other. It just means you can only do it once around. Then, on her main weapon, she has Myrene's Blade. So as an action, I can attack, which means I'll test for the number that's on my card, plus any mods. I exhaust for that symbol and deal 1 damage to an enemy within range. And the range is 1. So, cool. So, it sounds like a lot. It'll make complete sense. Alright. This die is the die that I have been wanting forever. There is no failure on this die. You cannot fail this die. This die has been... The Saddlers knew I was a board gamer, and they made it so this die does not fail. You cannot fail with this die. There's multiple sides. There's this, which means you get a fate token. Fate tokens are like... you spend them to get successes. So if you play Mansions of Madness, whenever you roll the spyglass on the die and then you have a spyglass, you can play it to make it a success. That's what fate tokens are. So I can get Canje proof die. You can get a fate every single time I roll one of these. I get a fate token. I can only have up to 5 at a time. 5. Then we have this, which is a success. That's what a success looks like. This is an exploding success. So basically it's called a burst die, right? But it's an exploding die. It's a success, and then you roll another die, and you keep doing it for every single burst that you roll from that point forward. You have, where are you? This guy here, which is a success and a fate. And that's it. There's no failures on this die. I cannot fail. I say that to you now. There's a bunch of tokens that are over here that we'll get into as we explore damage tokens, objective success tokens, fate die, quest tokens, supplies, blah, 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 blah. You don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about fighting. There is a feature card that determines, that's basically how many rooms are in this game. So you have to find the altar in every single quest that you have. And when you find the altar, that's one part of your objective to win the scenario. So you see stuff. If you've watched Colin and Barrett's new playthrough on One Stop Co-op Shop where they were doing the showdown, it's basically the same thing where they were like, I have to find the altar and I have to do this other stuff and then I win. And that's kind of what the feature does. It's how many rooms on here that you can search to find the altar and then start going to, not and then, but also start doing your what you need. The search cards are the cards that you find when you step into a room. You reveal the search cards. The lurker deck is full of every type of horrible baddie that's in this game that has nothing, either does or does not have anything to do with the scenario that you're on, and they're awful. They're just straight up awful. So when we start, we shuffle Myrian's deck, and we draw 4 cards. From there, we can play, if there are actions, we can play them as actions. If they're feats or reactions, we can play them whenever they trigger for free and go through it. All right, I was talking to you about those symbols, which is this, right? And let me hold this up. These are, hey Hans, what's going on? These are elements. So much like Gloomhaven's element board, these are elements, but these things are always up. So when the game starts, I'm gonna roll all these die, and I'll be able to, if they match with what I need, I'll be able to use them and exhaust them to do my ability. And then I immediately go back and I re-roll the die for the next symbol. So they're basically, unlike Gloomhaven where they vanish away, there's always energy flowing in this game. And the enemies make use of it. I make use of it. Just everybody can make use of it. Even the objective, the altar even makes use of it. And the altar, this is the altar deck. And there's a bunch of different altars. So when you start off, you shuffle this up. Probably a little blurry. These are the altar cards. I'm not going to show them to you. But because I don't want to be spoiled by them either, I haven't even looked at them yet. And what you do is you shuffle them up and you pick one. And that's going to be your altar that you're looking for and its ability. The altar's ability is never in your favor. Ever. Ever. From what I've seen so far. It's just another thing. These are the turn tokens, so basically after I finish, I just flip this over and say, okay, I took that turn, I took that action. So these are my actions. So I get 3 actions per round. Okay. Alright, I think I've gone through everything that I need to go through thus far to get everything set up. The game came with, if you're looking at these and being like, hey, those are really nice and colored, and I don't want to Canje with love. That's bold. I won't mess up, I swear. So if you notice that these have colors on them, these were the Kickstarter's stretch goal dice. So if you buy the game after you, basically after the Kickstarter's delivered and you didn't get them in the Kickstarter, you'll have to purchase these separately. What you're gonna get are these die when you buy the game from your favorite local game store. You'll get these. They're not colored at all. They're the same dice, it's just they have no color on them. I also went in and bought a second pair of dice too. Anyway, like I said, I'm pumped. Okay, so we've had our fun. I've shown you the base stuff, and let's get into Out of Luxon. I didn't say straight out of Luxon this time. And we'll read the introduction. We'll do some fun stuff, and we will do it. Let's do it. Introduction. Since the fall of the evil conqueror Cretch, the untamed lands of Aridica have turned from a realm of horrors to one of heroes. The vampire lords, known as the Thralls, have retreated to their castles, weary of their war against the invading Ustrans, while the other warmongering creatures have slunk back into the ruins and crypts that now litter the corpse countryside. The newly elected warrior queen of 5 Holds, Valerie Wexton, has called for aspiring heroes to venture into the wounded lands in an effort to bring peace and prosperity to a realm despoiled by violence and horror. Aridica had suddenly become a beacon of hope that the allied people of Estony so desperately needed after the brief yet terrible reign of Cretch. But there was something more. The Queen spoke in depth with you about the fabled altars that have emerged in Aridica since Cretch's arrival. My scholars tell me they are tied to the slumbering Lich Queen, Cezra, Valerie informed you. They delve deep into the histories to make connections or find answers to these phenomena, but it is up to heroes like you to investigate them firsthand as we strive to understand their purpose. The day before you depart for Aritica, you received an urgent message from the Queen with instructions that its seal only be broken when you depart Middenvale. Choose a player to be the party leader. That's me. That player finds number 2, Valerie's message in the story deck, reads it aloud, then adds it to the journal. Alrighty. So we grab story number 2. Cool. And it says Valerie's message on it. And I'll hold this up for people who don't want to hear my voice and want to pause it and read it for themselves later. Alright. And I will let everybody know I'm playing the campaign, so if people are like, oh my gosh, not the campaign! Yeah, I'm playing the campaign. Alright. I am pleased you have accepted this charge, hero. I would tend to this matter myself if I could, but my new office has its demands. Show this message to no one besides your most trusted companions. Nobody. When you arrive in Hawthorne, seek out a wanderer named Huey. Huey. The first of his name. Really? It is Mayor Morse Bolton. Oh boy, not a Bolton. Whom I trust most in the matters of your quest. Never trust a Bolton. But Huey is well traveled and knows a thing or two about the fabled altars. Just be warned. He is viewed as quite the pariah in Luxon, and not without reason, but I would prefer to see him unharmed. So do keep your association with him unannounced. The party leader gains control of this card. I can exhaust this card. You may discard one focused, change altar die to the result of your choice. Sweet! Alright. The province of Luxon rests on the eastern border, serving as the gateway between the peaceful lands of Five Holes and a world of danger and adventure. Since Queen Valerie's historic coronation, heroes have poured into Aritica to win glory for the newly forged crown, though many of these heroes have forgotten the Queen's own decree. All able-bodied aspirants heed this call, the royal criers announced in every Five Holes village carrying Valerie's word. The Queen of the Five Holes and all of Estony have requested errants to carry out her will in the troubled lands of Aritica. She has vanquished Kretch and liberated all Aridicans from tyranny, but her quest is far from over. What is it? GOT has taught me something. Alright. Hopefully there's not an error. Are y'all still hearing me? I see YouTube's acting funky. Can y'all still see me okay? Checking. Y'all can still hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. I heard you and see you. Sweet. Okay. If it gets wonky, let me know. You were but only one of many would-be heroes that answered that call. Thus began your journey to the town of Hawthorne in Lux. The journey was astoundingly pleasant. The late spring makes for fair travel weather, and the Queen ensured you were well provisioned. It wasn't until you had crossed through the mountain pass in Luxon that you encountered the first frogs. The frog-like creatures have crept far enough into Five Holes that you are no stranger to them. But this one moves awkwardly, not even hiding from your presence. It limps towards the main road, collapsing in the tall grass before reaching you. You sense some sort of trap. So, choose one of the following. Approach the collapsed frogs to investigate, or continue on quickly to Hawthorne before more frogs show up. Note, when players are presented with options in a story, they mutually decide on one of these options, unless otherwise specified, and read the corresponding entry in the story appendix at the end of the story guide. After reading any specified entries in the story appendix, players continue reading the story where they left off. Okay. So, check him out or keep on trucking. What say you? Should we check it out? Or keep on trucking? I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna drink some ginger ale while you tell me. Check it out. Okay, let's check it out. Read 26. Flip to the back of the stuff. You approach the motionless frogs cautiously, preparing yourself for an ambush. It may have served as a diversion for, fortunately, the late afternoon spring wind sending the surrounding long grass in a rhythmic dance is the only moment you notice. You bend over the fallen frogs to find her dead, various wounds adorning her scaly body. You pull out what appears to be a massive boar's tusk from one of the wounds. Ugh, Raglanders. You curse underneath your breath, not wanting to wait around to see the pig vermin that gave this frox its wounds. But before you depart, you take a brief moment to further inspect what's in the frog's hand. A jagged stone that gives off a faint aura of power. As you pack up the stone, you notice a chill wind and realize that it's much later in the day than you thought. You better make haste to arrive at Hawthorne in time for some rest. Add number 3, the mysterious stone, to the journal. Continue to chapter 1. Number 3, mysterious stones going in the journal. It appears to be a piece of the fabled altars. Sweet. So this is going to the journal, and the journals. I'll tell you about that later. but they did a really good job of setting us up for success here. Stream's gone. Stream's gone. Uh-oh. All right. Be right back. Let me fix it. I'll be right back. And here, do this. All right. How about now? All good? Okay. Smooth. Great. All right. So that we got a cool thing added to our journal. Now we're in chapter 1, which is what we're going to be playing today. And it's not long, it's like that much. That's it. So, a cloudy morning breaks over Hawthorne as you wake in the quaint inn at the Orchid. Your rustic accommodations are just outside of Hawthorne's town walls, if that is what you call the meager stone barrier that protects the rural town against the otherwise tame landscape that surrounds it. You prepare for your scheduled meeting at dawn with Mayor Bolton. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or if he has a son named Ramsey, we're out. Taking only a few moments to banter with the inn's Bury folk proprietor and happily accepting her complimentary breakfast. Perform the first 2 steps of normal game setup, then each hero gains a focus. Sweet. So the first 2 steps of setup, let's go ahead and flip to that, because like I said, we place down the player game board, which is what we have here, and we choose our hero, which we have here. Cool. And we gain a focus. Focus it is. Hey, me, myself, and dice. Welcome to the table. Pull up a chair. All right. The mayor's estate is nestled in the center of Hawthorne on the corner of the town's main thoroughfare, and next door to a smithy shop called Westrick's Wares. Several crudely armored town guards nod at your passing, certainly keeping a close eye on you, but also clearly not surprised to see more travelers in these parts. The Queen's instructions were very clear. Meet with her close ally Mayor Bolton and gain his support. Her more discreet instructions were a little less clear, however. You're unsure how pressing it is to find this Huey character she spoke of, but certainly he isn't worthy enough to keep the mayor waiting for. So, chat, this is on you. I'm either going to search for Huey, or I'm going to head to the mayor's estate immediately. You tell me. And I'm going to drink some more ginger ale while you tell me. Canje readings. Thank you. My one accent. I can do that, and I can sound like I'm from Wakanda. That's all I got. What do you mean this doesn't work? It must work. All right. So, are we going to look for Huey? Or are we heading to the mayor's estate? Ba, 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 ba. Huey? All right, we're gonna look for Huey Lewis. Let's do it. So search for Huey 18 because you know that's what she meant for us to do. That's what she wanted. 18. Time is of the essence, but you remember the Queen's instructions about keeping your search for Huey discreet. Choose one of the following. Ask a guard about a person named Huey, or spend some time searching for Huey yourself. Wow, decisions upon decisions. Spend some time? Okay. So we'll spend some time searching for Huey. Go to 13. You casually join the throng of villagers going about their morning business in the thoroughfare. Remember Queen Valerie's words. You keep your search for Huey discreet, playing the part of an everyday traveler while keeping your eyes and ears focused. Each hero gains another focus. As you pass through the small market in the square, a young Sathian acolyte from the Temple of Aluna approaches you and smiles. Please, the girl says gently, take this and let the light guide you. A hero gains the Potion of Healing search card. What? Okay. Potion of Healing search card. So I gained this lovely consumable. And let me hold this up so y'all can see it. Wow, you guys are leading me right today. Winning! So basically, Potion of Healing, use. Choose a character within range to heal 3 damage. It's a consumable, so once it's used, it's gone. So that is her lovely that she'll have there. I won't be going to these rooms because my table is tiny. All right. So you gladly... Oh, let me do this because I don't want to turn away from the mic. You gladly accept her offer and ask if she knows someone who's called the Wanderer. She giggles. That's Huey, she informs you. She points with a small thumb to the library near the mayor's estate. He is usually reading books or laughing at nothing. My older sister says he's lost it, but I'm not sure what he lost. I'd like to help him find it. You nod to the girl, give her one of the silver currents that Queen Valerie provided you with, and head towards the library. Go to 22. Wow, this is an adventure. You find the old man Huey stooped over an enormous old book and a piping hot beverage. Oh, greetings from the Queen, is it? Huey gives you a pleasant enough smile. He's a kind-looking old man with inquisitive eyes and the disheveled clothing of a beggar. But something about him gives off a curious sense of importance. You carefully explain to Huey your purpose in being in Luxton. Oh, the mayor and I are fast friends, Huey assures you. Let us go see him together. Add Huey to the journal. Hey, so Huey's number 5. So we'll go. There he is. And that's Huey for people who want to see. It says ally. He's got 7 health and he could do stuff. So this ally may move up to 4 spaces, then either attack or you may roll up to 2 ultra dice. And I could spend water, change up to 2 other ultra dice results. I am rocking and a rolling. So Huey gets added to the journal. Cool. Go to 10. Okay. Cool. We go to 10. When you enter the mayor's manor, a tall, solid vampire descends the stairs, his long black hair cascading behind him. His dark eyes immediately find Huey, and the casual courtesy seems to fade from his pale face. Hello, Morse. Huey calls out almost, patronizingly. I hear you. Oh, sorry. Voices. I thought that was the vampire. Hello, Morse, Huey calls out almost patronizingly. I hear you've called together a council. The mayor gives Huey a polite nod, then turns to you. Thank you for venturing here so urgently. Mayor Bolton's voice is quiet and sharp as a razor. The Queen sent word of your arrival, and it comes at Hawthorne's most desperate hour. Please join me in my study. Dot, dot, dot. Alright, so then we flip back to chapter 1. Let's see, where are we? So we did that. He said, join me in my study, which is the end of 10. Dot, dot, dot. So it doesn't say return to the chapter. That's weird. Okay, so let's go back to the chapter. Then we go to 1. Nope, we don't go to 1. That's a mess up in the book. Sweet. Let me see if the errata has anything on it. So, because it just kind of ends. Story guide on page 3 at the bottom, call out box. Mysterious stone should be number 3. On 4, 6, and 11, replace the text. Campaign upkeep for every supply. Yeah, they missed that one, so I'll report that on Board Game Geek. To say, hey buddies, you missed something. So we're going to return to chapter 1 and keep on trucking. His name's Morse Bolton, right? Morse Bolton? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Susie. Morse says as his Bury folk servant sets down a tray of tea and quickly exits the study. Shutting the double doors behind her, the vampire turns his attention to you. I'm reading this like pulling it back, and I have glasses right next to me. Forgive the meager offerings, but things in Luxon haven't exactly been prosperous of late. Knowing the Queen, she has probably left it for me to inform you of the situation at hand. Since Valerie's coronation, restlessness has taken hold in Aridica, a vacuum of power, so to speak. There are many heroes like yourselves roaming the province, and while many of them are of simple, noble intent, others have stirred up trouble and increased tension in each of the province. Here in Luxon, we are suffering the effects as those heroes press farther west into Aridica. Morse rises from his chair and takes a rolled piece of parchment from his shelf and unrolls it on the table between you. He uses a pale finger tipped in a long, sharp nail to point to Luxon on the map of Aridica. Our province is nearest the 5 holes, which works in our favor in many ways. But it also means we are the most removed from the happenings in Aridica. I can't say for sure what has caused it, but Raglanders have been driven out of the western provinces. Maybe by valiant heroes, maybe something else, and have claimed our province as their new home. If that weren't bad enough, our existing Frox problem has already gotten out of hand. Farms are raided regularly, travelers robbed and killed on the roads. Now the Frox and Raglanders quarrel over their meager holds in Luxon, and my people are caught in the middle. The mayor soberly continues his report, detailing how one of the personal caravans was recently ambushed while bringing his family heirlooms to Hawthorne for his old keep, the Harrows. My first task for you is to recover something of mine that was stolen by these Raglander wretches. Morse instructs, moving over to a satchel on the floor behind his luxurious chair. He places the satchel on the table on top of the map. It is clearly filled with travel supplies. Each hero gains 1 supply. Supply is cool. Let me tell you why supply is cool. once I open this lovely, lovely thing and grab a supply. So let me open that up because I'm probably going to be getting more. You can use a supply, and I want to tell you the right thing so I don't sound like an idiot, and you're like, Canje, you're terrible at this game, you should just burn all your games and go hide under a rock. Because, you know, you can use, so every single time I beat a minion, I get a supply. Every single time I overcome a trap, I get a supply. And before rolling dice for a test, the testing hero may choose to discard one supply to roll an additional die. You can only do it once per test. So if I'm rolling 2 tests for combat, I can say I'm going to burn this supply and I'll roll 3 dice instead. Supplies are mass cool. Give me your games. I don't know, rock. All right. So I gain a supply. The mayor sits down again. Among the many things stolen was an urn. You are an urn. Very decorative, filigreed in crimson metals. I need it to return to me. Leave the old tapestries and take whatever else of my treasures you recover as payment. Just bring me the urn. It is precious to me. You may ask why Morrison or his personal guards can't recover the urn themselves, or you can, if Mysterious Stone is in the journal, you may show it to Morse, or if Huey's in the journal, you must listen to him banter with Morse. So these are things that happen. So I may ask if his guards can't just suck it up and do it, but I'm probably not going to insult him. He's a vampire. He's probably going to get really jerky with me. Oh, and the sun decided to come out. Let me fix that. I'm going to be right back. Right back. Stay with me. Coming back. All right, we're back. Sunlight, my worst enemy. No, I live in until I move in February. I live in an apartment, so sunlight. It happens. Okay, so we are going to listen to Huey banter. We can show him the mysterious stone. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to show him the mysterious stone in your journal. You may show it to Morse for 16. So we're going to go 16 first. 16, and then we'll listen to them banter. Okay. Okay. As you present the mayor with the stone you happen to cross, the vampire seems to lose himself in the depths of it. After several long moments, he slowly hands it back. I know this stone. It comes from the Arkenspire in Nethermore. Expansion. It's a piece of the first altar. I can't imagine any frogs daring to stir the spirits that slumber there, which means there has been meddling there by something more cunning or wise. I gotta run and cook some more tomorrow. I just want to jump there. All right, have a good time, me, myself, and Dice. Kanji's a vampire. Da, da, da. Let's see. Frogs dare to stir the spirits of slumber there, which means there has been meddling there by someone more cunning or wise. I like neither prospect. Regardless, keep this to yourself for now. I shall look into this matter while you are away. Each hero suffers 1 damage as the weight of what they carry poisons their morale. Sweet. So I take a point, so I take that. That's gonna happen right there. And then we listen to some banter on 6. So just listen to the banter. I need to listen to y'all more. You've got me off work, but Canje play on watching later. All right, Adam, have a good day. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming to the table. All right, so 6. Huey jolts suddenly in his chair as if he had fallen asleep and just been startled awake. Quite the tale, my pale friend. I hope you don't mind if I accompany our new allies on this most dangerous of adventures. I should very much like to see this urn for myself. He gives the mayor a playful wink. Morse fixes the old man with an icy cold stare, deigning to reply. Oh, don't you worry, Huey continues, standing up. With me along, your treasure is as good as found. Let's just hope the thralls don't get to it first, eh? Huey's laughter is nothing less than sinister. Cool. Alright, that happened. So we flip. Alright, we're getting ready to get into it. Here we go. My scouts know exactly where the Raglanders are holed up, Morse says, motioning to a collection of hills on the map right outside of Hawthorne. It's close, much too close to my liking. Knowing that Valerie sent you to me, I trust you fully in this matter and have faith you'll bring back that urn. It is not safe out there. Quest setup. Finding the Raglander's lair with the mayor's map poses no real trouble. However, as soon as you approach the entryway into what must be an underground ruin, a cruel stench overpowers you. Each hero must test strength of, she has 2, and I have to test 2. Each hero that fails suffers 2 damage. Man. So she already suffered 1 damage, and I got dice so you don't have to keep watching what's happening. So she's from 14 to 13. And then I need to test strength. She has 2, and I need to make 2 successes. I can make it work. So let's find out. So I'm going to roll. I've got a burst die, which you can see here. And I've got 1 success. So I've already got 2 success, but I got a burst die, so I get to roll another die, which is that. Now I've already cleared the test, which said it was a test 2 of strength. So I'm good, but because of this, I gain another focus. And I can only have 5. So I'm good. Alright. Quest deck setup. So we find the quest. Here's the thing I want to talk about. I'm going to take pause here while I grab this. Here's the thing that's important. You do not have to play this quest if you don't want to, or like the campaign if you don't want to, because the campaign has specific rules that you go with. If you're just like, hey, I just want to get the game to the table, I just want to play 1 game, 1 mission, 1 quest, and be done, you can do that. The campaign book has every single quest in it that you progress through, so you're going to play them all if you do the campaign. But you don't have to do the campaign. And you have my respect. Did I freeze up again? Can you see me still or no? I hope I didn't freeze up again. Thumbs up if you can still see and hear me, because YouTube's doing weirdness. All good? Okay, so then it's mine. I have it up on the side just to make sure that you can see me. All right. So you do not have to. This is life of live streaming. This is what it's like. Welcome, people. So you do not have to play the quest. You do not have to play the quest yourself. Like, you don't have to say, I need to play the entire campaign or I can't play this game. That is not true at all. What you can do is you can play each quest as a solo one-shot done and go through each one that you want, just an individual one, and you're done. The book says if this is your first time playing this game ever in life, and I never listened to the book, but if this is your first time playing, play The Search, which we're about to play now as the quest, go against the Frocks, and the Belch Lord is the main baddie to play. But we're playing the campaign, so we're going to get the right thing. So the first one is The Search, and I want y'all to see how they engineer this. This is where all the minis are. I took them out because they're all next to me just in case I need to grab them. But the minis fit in here, and then they give you these cards that let you section things out. They did a really good job with this. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through here, and we're going to find The Search, which is this one. And this is the quest. So we grab these cards, and at the bottom there is The Search, which tells you how to set up the search, which I'll hold that up for a second for you all to see. And then there's the quest cards that are in here. And this card will tell you what to do with all of them. So for people who want to see, and don't want to hear my voice later when they watch it, I'm just going to hold this up and I'll read what it says. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, since their appearance, the altars have attracted more than just power-hungry schemes and vile monsters. Legendary artifacts that have remained hidden from the world for centuries are also drawn toward the magic that emanates from the altars. It is a common belief that all relics and enchanted weapons were originally empowered by the hidden altars. You cannot leave these items to be found by evil forces. So setup. When building the feature deck, shuffle together the altar found cards and 2 other feature cards and place them at the bottom. So, the altar found card, that's this guy, and 2 other feature cards. So we're going to shuffle these up. So basically, we have to go through a few cards before we get to the ones we want. So we do 1, 2, and then these are going to go on top, and I'll reshuffle these up. And then these guys, I'm going to... So we shuffle these 2, and then these go on top. So somewhere in there is the altar found, and the altar found is part of what we need. Okay, remove each clue card from the quest deck and shuffle them together to create the clue deck. So how do we know what cards are clue cards? Because we know that this is the quest, the search. Well, you flip these lovely bad boys over, and I'll show you here just one card so I don't spoil too much. You see right here? It says the word clue. It's really hard to see. You probably might see it better there. It says clue. You find every single one that says clue on it. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So there's 9, 10. There they are. So it says remove each clue card from the quest deck and shuffle them together to create the clue deck. So let's get it going, because this I put here, 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 and I jumble these up. We're shuffling them up. Oh, this is clue in it too. Man, I am not smart today. All right, here we go. And then we'll do it one more time. Here, here. All right, so we've shuffled them all up. This is the clue deck. So it says, remove each clue from the quest deck and shuffle them together to create the clue deck. Set that deck near the quest area and shuffle the quest deck and flip this, then shuffle the quest deck and flip this card over. Okay, so the quest area goes here. We need to pick an altar, so we'll shuffle these up, and we're going to find which altar we're dealing with. And shuffle, and this is the rest of the quest deck. So we'll shuffle these up too, so let's follow these in order. Shuffled up. Put that here. So clue deck, quest deck. Flip this card over. And this says the search rules. If there is one player quest, if there is a one per player quest token, so 1 quest token, or how many ever players you have, on this card, and each hero is on the stairs tile, the heroes have found the artifact and win the game. At any time, a hero may discard any number of clue cards they control. To activate, each hero who controls a clue card must either discard 1 focus for each clue card they control or resist 3. If there is 1 quest token on this card, each hero must draw 1 threat card. Threat is terrible. Threat is monster. So let's see what altar we're having fun with today. So this will be the quest area, this will be the area of terribleness, this is my threat area, and this will be the boss area, the villain. So this is just quest I'm setting up right now. So our altar is the solar altar. Here we go. Oop, nope, lost it. Got it back. Each hero may discard one focused, change one altar die to a result of their choice. Each hero in the altar room may heal 1 damage. Burn, I believe that's light. Each figure heals 1 damage. Oh, it's a good altar. So that's a thing that's here. I'll put this here and move stuff over. That's the quest deck, clue deck, and the altar we're dealing with. The rest of the altars are removed. Return to the box, as Rodney says. Cool, so that's our altar that we're dealing with here. Our threat deck is the Raglanders. So we look back in the box for Raglanders. Simple enough, we grab all the lovely Raglanders. This is that's how you use them. But we're going to shuffle these bad boys up. Let me make sure here. Yeah, because there's no setup, it's just what they are. See if there's anything funky. Alright, cool. Shuffle it up. These are the bad guys. Every single time we open up a door, we get to face one of these lovely things. Every time we open a door. Every single time. All right. One more time just to make sure that we are on the level. Here. 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 Get them nice and shuffly. I didn't bend any cards today, so those who go crazy for bent cards, I didn't do it today. Okay, so that is our threat deck. Then we pick our villain, who is going to be Gert. What up, Gert? So Gert is our villain. And let's explain villains. Villains are the main bad guy. Some quests, this will go here, because that tells you how to use them. And I'll read that in a second. Some quests say you have to beat the villain, right, to win the scenario. This one just happily does not. I just have to put a thing on here and then get back to the stairs. So to fight a villain, and this is the villain's backstory, and this is what the villain looks like. So here's the villain, and this is how the game scales. So this is Gert. He's got 8 health per player. That means if it's 2-player, he has 16 health. He has a range of 2. He can move 5 spaces, and he has 2 shield. He also has these abilities. That's Earth that you see there. Gain 1 armor token. So he can start armoring up if there's an Earth token in there. He can only do it once. But activate. Gain 1 armor token and engage. If you can engage with anybody, engage, which means move again. And each character must resist. So look how much damage he's trying to do to you when he inflicts. 7. And you can mitigate it by rolling dice. Remember, I only roll 2. Alright, so I'll read his. But basically what we do is to get to him, and he'll come out like this. To get to him, you have to get through all these cards. And once you get through all these cards, then he comes out and you can fight him, unless specified differently than the rules. So we shuffle this up. And we shuffle this up. And then here. Then we go here. And this is the boss. This is his card. That'll be right here. All right, so let's do some, then for the features, we already did the features. The features are every single time you go in a room, you pull one of those. You shuffle this normally, so this is just a normal shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. And then we go the lurkers, the awful deck of awfulness. We shuffle that too. And we do some shenanigan shuffles. Shuffle for the shenanigans. Cool. We're all good. All right. So let's talk about some raglanders. Those raglanders. Oh, those raglanders. All right. Food and fury is the war cry of the raglanders, nomadic swine folk that live to only burn, cook, and gorge. Their home ragland may have been stolen from them by vampires, but their hunger for violence is not limited to mere vengeance. So threat tokens. Threat tokens represent the unpleasant stench raglanders give off, which increases in potency as they become enraged. Before a minion with threat tokens would activate, each character in its room must resist X, where X equals the number of threat tokens on the minion card. Okay, so we must resist. We must. We've got all that. I need to shuffle her deck because I didn't do that yet. And then we go here, here. I'm just kind of blending them all in. Here, and here. All right. Cool, cool, fun, happy, happy time. All right. Then we draw 4 cards. What you start off with, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can mulligan if you want, like Arkham Horror or any other things. You can mulligan your first hand only. Only. So she got the Duval Warcry feat. So that means that she tests one of her abilities. I'll tell you which one it is in a second. I'll tell you which one. Give me 1 second. She tests. She tests an ability. For each success, either gain 1 armor token or discard 1 armor token from an enemy within range. And then she can also use this darkness to deal 1 damage to an enemy within range. Cool. And it's range 5. I also drew Ferocious, and it is a feat, which you can see right here, which means I don't need to use an action to play this card. Once you play it, you discard it, unless otherwise stated. Ferocious Arc. It's an action. I can attack. You see it says action on it, so this is an action. I can attack. This attack targets each enemy within range. I can also burn fire to deal 1 damage to each enemy within range. So that's an action I can do. For each enemy within range, this is another action. You may roll 1 alter die, then attack. And with Earth, I can gain 1 armor token. Armor is big for her. And then exploit surroundings, which is another action. Search. Then each character in your room gains 1 armor token. Discard 1 armor token from each room by burning Earth. And those are my cards. So I've got 1 feat. I didn't get any reactions. That's okay. Not the end of the world. That's funny that I have like the Ultra Quest book here, which is right above the Ultra Quest thing. What if I do that? There you go. There you go. Perfect. All right, so these are my 4 cards to start with. I'm just going to keep them, not going to mulligan. I have Valerie's Message with me, which means I can exhaust. You may discard 1 focus to change 1 alter dice. So we grab the alter dice, because we're starting off, we roll them up. And so we've got 3 fire, 1 darkness, and 1 wind. And that symbol that, that's why I go to my handy dandy sheet. That symbol that I told you about is called charisma. That is your charisma. So she will test charisma and see what happens from there. Print this page out. Do it. It is a lifesaver. So these are what's up right now. So I'm going to put them right here because I'm not going into any back room. All right, and I've got 3 turns. Here, you can start this stairs. I put it here because I can't go back because my table's tiny, so I'm going to be going this way, and I'll clear all this off. But you can start your stairs anywhere you want, on anywhere, any room you want. Not anywhere, any room. Any room that you want to start it. If you were like, hey, I want to start it over here, in this room. Sure, If you want to start it here, fine too. Where you place it in the room is important. So if you noticed on here, you see these like little white arrows that are all over the place. Here, 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 there, and here and here. So you see those arrows that are there? That's where you put things that get placed in rooms. The first arrow is super huge, and I know you can't see it on my tiny table, I'm sorry, but it's super huge and it's noticeable. And so if it's a 1 square item, that's where it goes. If it's a 2 square item, it goes to this next one. Otherwise, it's a 4 square item, and then it fits over there. So mine starts here, and this is a 4 square item, which is the stairs. And I think I had it like this to be thematic. So I'm putting it here, and then I'm putting her anywhere I want to on the stairs, just like Hero Quest. So I'm kind of closing off this area from me because of my tiny table, so I've got all this area over here to explore and have some fun with. Yep. Cool. So it is my turn. I get 3 actions because I have not... And when you start in your room, you don't reveal. And every room has an attachment to another room. So like this room, there's a door here, 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 and here. So you can get to any room. You can get to an adjacent room from any room. You can move diagonally. And when it comes to doors, you can't like say, okay, here's a door. And my first action is to move. So I'm going to flip that and I'm going to move 3, right? And you move 3 spaces when you move. And you get these lovely doors that people can paint. People who love to paint minis can paint and enjoy. And what you can do is you'll put the door here where that door space is that's indicated, and then you would reveal the room. So I'm going to move 1, and opening a door is a free action. You do not spend an action. You can't break up movement, so you can't say move, do another action, do this. Only with doors this is possible. When you move through a door, I can't say, flipping this over, I can't say, okay, well, I'm going to move here. Like, so it's 1, 2, 3. I can't do that. You have to move into the space that is connected to the door. So my 1 move is here. My 2 move has to be here. And then I can move my 3rd move wherever I want to go. Here. You can move diagonally, you can move orthogonally. It's all cool. So I can do so I have 1 more move. I can move here, 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 or here. All right? But I open the door, which means I reveal the room. When you reveal the room, and just to make sure I do this right because this thing says right, and see this paper, it tells you what you do when you reveal the room. So thank you. Thank you so much for doing this. So when you reveal the room, you draw a feature card. I draw this card, and it is the alchemical desk. Let me hold that up. There you go. So I can activate it. A hero adjacent to this feature may heal 1 damage. I can interact with it and do a search. For each supply gained during the test, choose a character in this room to heal 1 damage. And what we do is because the Kickstarter was so successful, there's a mini for this. Now remember I told you about placement of these things? This is a 2 square one. So 1 would go here, 2 would go here. So this is where the table's going. It always goes with wherever these arrows are, whatever you reveal as a feature. So that feature has been revealed. And we'll put that feature here. Because tiny table life is real. I'm gonna put this over here so I don't lose it. All right. Cool. Okay. So that's out. Then after you reveal the feature, you then draw a quest card. One of these guys. And the quest card says, a strange fatigue. A strange fatigue. Y'all been mad at me if I said fatigue. Strange fatigue. Alright, so this is what happens, and there's a when revealed thing that happens too. And then there's an activate, all that other fun stuff. So it says some flavor text. Let's see if I'm making sure I'm paying attention to y'all too. So before I read this through, let me take a look at something. Okay. All right, cool. You're all happy. Happy, happy. That makes me happy. Weariness settles in. It could be some hex, or it could simply be natural exhaustion. Whether it is, it must be tended to if you hope to continue the journey. There's no time to make camp, so you must dig deep for the resolve to continue on. You cannot rest until you find what you're looking for. When revealed, attach this card to this room's feature card. Then each hero must either discard one supply or resist four. Take my supply. I don't have enough strength to resist that, and I don't trust my rolls. So I discard one supply when revealed. Did it. Gone. Bye-bye. Activate. A hero adjacent to the attached feature may draw a card from the clue deck. Then if a hero takes control of a clue card, discard this card. Remember, I'm looking for clues. Remember that. So this gets attached to the room. So here it is here. We then just slide this down to where we have the activate, like so. And then we can put it here. And we'll put Straight Out of Luxon over here. Cool, cool. This is our stuff. And this is my hand. All right. So we drew the quest card and reveal this revealed effect. Then we draw a threat, because there's an enemy in every room. So we go to the Raglan's threat, and we flip this bad boy over. Boom. The threat is an event. Let me see if I can get better. There we go. An event. Curious odor. Awesome. Put this in your threat area. Even better. Interact. Task. So if I interact, I test task against one. Activate. Each minion threat card in your threat area gains one threat token, and I can burn this to draw one threat card. I don't want to draw a threat card. All right, so this is when it activates, when the event activates. That's if there is a symbol like that here, it will use that symbol to make me draw another threat card. That's what that means. I can interact, which means I can test. What is that symbol? I can test intellect. I can test intellect for a 1 to interact with it. Put this in your threat area. And when I succeed, I get 1 completion on this, and I need 3, which is marked here. Once I get 3 on it, I beat it, it goes away. That's what the interact is. Okay, that was no enemies came in, so I'll go 2, 3 to the table. I can activate, and the things that you can do when you want to play your turn, the actions that you can take are as follows. Move, which I did. Move 3 spaces, right? Easy enough. Card action, I can play a card action. Interact. The active hero may resolve an interact listed on the card in play. I can play an action card. I can draw a card. I can rest to heal some damage, 2 health. Or I can channel. The active hero may channeling means I get a focus, and I can re-roll an altar card. Those are the actions that I can take. Reactions, the exhaust, all that other stuff. Yeah. So there's no earth for Gert to mess with me. Each hero who controls a clue. So I need to get a clue. So this is, and to win condition, if there is one quest token on this card and each hero is on the stairs tile, the heroes have found the artifact and win the game. At any time, a hero may discard any number of clue cards they control. Each hero who controls a clue card must either discard 1 focus or each clue card they control or resist. If there is quest tokens on this card, each hero must draw 1 threat card. Okay, so I need a clue token, which is from this deck. And this deck will tell me what to do. My second action is Because it didn't say activating was an action. That's the thing that you, that's the thing that, let me see. Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, you have, so that's why they give you these, so you'll be like, I don't need those. You do, because you're going to do a bunch of stuff that you're not sure, was that an action? Did I do that action? I'm not sure. That's why you need to do it. Let's see. Just got to make sure I do this right. That's the test. Turn summary, action phase. I'm going to activate. It doesn't say activating is an action. It says interacting is an action. So I'm going to activate a hero adjacent to the activated feature, which I'm adjacent to the table, may draw a card from the clue deck. Then if the hero takes control of the card clue, discard this card. Cool. So I'm going to draw from the clue deck. Toxic gas, fun time. This is fantastic. So that's not even using an action. It's just activating. You may resist 4 to discard this card. Look at the bottom 2 cards of the clue deck. Choose one to resolve and shuffle the other one back into the clue box. Otherwise, discard this card and heal 1 damage. So I may resist, and if I resist, I get a clue. If I don't, to discard. Look at the bottom. It says you may choose one to resolve and shuffle. My is 3. You know what? I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna try to resist. And I roll on hers. Her symbol for that, which is fortitude, is a 3, and I need to make a 4. So if I had a supply, I'd have made 4. So let's see what we got. One, 2, and then I have 2 focus on here. This one's a focus and a success. I'm going to spend these 2 to make it 3, and 1 more to make it 4. That's it. I told you, I can't fail. It's fantastic. So I got 4, so I put these back. So I was able to do that and succeed. And it says, so I resisted 4. It says, look at the bottom 2 cards of the clue deck. Choose one to resolve, then shuffle the other back into the clue deck. So I resisted to discard this card. Now I look at the bottom 2 cards of the clue deck. Choose one to resolve. Hey Brian, how's it going? So that's these 2. First one is half scroll. When revealed, a hero may take control of this card. While adjacent to the altar, you may discard this card along with a matching copy of half scroll. Place 1 quest token on the quest rules card. That's what we need. What's this one say? When revealed, you may take control of this card. When adjacent to an altar, you may discard this card along with the matching copy of Torn Map to place 1 quest token on there. So, cool. So I get to pick one of these. One of these is mine. I'm going to take half scroll. So I don't have to resolve anything on it. I got me a clue. So there's my clue. Yay. And then I put this one back and do I shuffle? What does it say? Choose one to resolve and shuffle the other back into the deck. Yep. So I resisted. I discarded the card, otherwise discard this card and heal 1 damage. Oh, yeah. So, this card has been solved. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Okay. So I need to find another half scroll, find the altar, I get a clue. I get the quest completion, then I head back to the stairs, and that's it. That's my win. So you're done. You're done. Put you over here. Cool. You are gone. So let's see. I did my activate, which is not an action. Play a card, draw a card, rest, channel, interact. I haven't interacted with the table. Card action haven't played, and move I haven't. So I still got 2 turns. You see how this works? That's why you need the tracker. So, and it's very specific. It's very specific. These are the thing. All right. So I've got 2 more actions to do. maybe I should pop another door. Oh, discard this card after I do it. Yep, I did that. So I did that. To activate, this is still here. I can interact with this for each supply gained during this test. And it's a search using my intellect, which is just 1 die. I can gain, basically if I look on here and I use an action here, I can search, gain a supply, and be good. A supply would be cool to roll an extra die, but I worry. So I'm gonna just move to the next door and I'll go 1, 2, and I'm gonna open this door. And when you open the door, on the turn order card, you flip over to it to reveal room. Tells you exactly what to do. You draw a feature card. And it is a fungal patch. Activate. A hero adjacent to this feature may deal 1 damage to an enemy in this room. I can interact with it to search for each supply gained during this test. Deal 1 damage to an enemy in this room. Cool. So that comes out. That's the fungal. And there's mini for that too. And that's going to go, remember, big, then light, then wherever. So it's going to go here. And people who love painting, this game is wroth with fun for you. All right, so that's out. And then after we draw that, we draw a quest card. That's my second action to move. Let me flip that over. The darkened room. The darkness deepens here, obscuring what feels like watchful eyes lurking just behind your vision. You are certain you're not alone. Regardless, answers still wait beyond, forcing you to steel yourself against the fear of ambush, still watching every shadow. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card, then each hero must either discard 1 focus or draw 1 lurker card. I am discarding a focus. No. Activate. A hero adjacent to the attached feature gets to do the clue thing. So this is going under Fungal Spore. And I need to discard this or else face the dire consequences of my actions. Because I don't want to fight a lurker. This deck is awful. Alright, and then after we do that, we draw threat. So we draw another guy. Look at that. This is a trap! It's a trap! So trigger. Each minion's threat card gains 1 threat token. Interact to disarm it, and I need a 4 to shut it down. It has a range of 1. Activate. Each minion threat card gains 1 threat token. Each hero with no minion threat cards in their threat area draws 1 threat card. So each threat card gains a threat token. Oh, that's when it's active. Yeah, it's not active yet. Oh, no, it's an active trap, sorry. Each minion's threat card. So this is a trap. And the traps are in the stretch goal box that's over there, but we're gonna improvise because I don't have it with me and I am unprepared. Actually, let me go get them because y'all want to see the beauty of this and all the Kickstarter goodies. Let me go get them. Be right back. All right. See, it was really close. Small apartment. So this is all the kicks, the stretch goals. These are all of them, and there's stuff underneath here too. It's like it's crazy. Look at that, more stuff. So let's see. We need the feeding broth. Sorry. All right. The feeding trough. Come on. You're just a mound of nasty. They said they 3D printed the stuff. Yeah, because there's the cage, there's the supplies. I'm just going to use the bolus tape. I don't know where trap is. So we're gonna use trap icons. Get it? Okay. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use this thing right now. The feeding trough. Dagnabbit. Trough. Trough. Trigger. Each minion threat card gains 1 threat token. So the trap will go. Do I not have that trap? Ooh, they didn't print that one. Okay, so it will go here as a trap. And it says when it's triggered, each minion threat card gains 1 threat. I don't have a minion, I just have an event. And I need to start working through that thing anyway. Activate. Each minion threat card gains 1 threat token. Each hero with no minion threat card in their threat area draws 1 threat card when it activates. Alright, this is the weird part about this one. Because it's a trap, but it hasn't been triggered. Because it says it's triggered. Each minion... Oh, its trigger is each minion threat card gains 1 threat token. So, got it. Got it. So this is a trap that is out. That's this guy right here. Because I don't have... It's a square thing and I don't have a square thing. So they probably didn't print that one. So its trigger is whenever a minion threat card gains 1 threat token, then it activates. When it activates, each minion threat card gains another threat token, and each hero with no minion threat cards in their threat area has to draw a threat card. So this is bad. And I moved 1, 2, and I finished my movement of 3. So the trap's here. So that is my second action to move. Uh-oh. Because this thing could trigger on me, and that would be bad. And I need to be adjacent to it to run. I need to get here to find the next clue. And then I need to find the altar. And I need a 4 to beat that, but I need a 3 to beat this thing. So I'm going to interact with this. Because interacting is... Hero dice. No action. Interacting is not an action. So I'm going to interact. Interact is... I'm going to interact with this to see if I can work that out. See if Papa can work it out. And I'm going to roll... Oh. And it's only 1 die I roll because it's testing intellect. She likes to fight and punch stuff. She's not smart. And I got 1 success. So I put 1 success. I got to beat 1. I did. I put 1 success on there. So that's... I can't do that again. I got 1 more... Got 1 more thing. I'm being very careful not to burn these because... The reason why you haven't seen me burn these yet is because when stuff starts triggering, they start looking for those items to burn. This thing, if on the turn for this threat area item to happen, if Earth is there, I have to draw another threat card. This guy, if Earth is there, each minion gains an armor token. This thing, let's see, when it activates, I gotta test intellect, which I'm not gonna pass. And I'm going to draw another threat card. So it's going to stack up on me. That's why you have the altar. If light is there, stuff happens. So while you don't see me using these just yet, realize that I'm doing that on purpose. And I probably need to prep for what's about to happen. I really, really need to prep for what's about to happen. I'm gonna wait because this has a nice proc. This is a feat, and I can play a feat during. You can play these cards whenever they trigger, or you can play them like a reactions when an enemy is attacking you. You can react. A feat you can play during your turn for free. There's no enemies in range, so I'm not ready to play this card yet. But I'll play it, don't you worry. The War Cry is going to happen. The rest are just action cards, but the War Cry is my important one. I got healing just in case I need it. Oh, and I healed back up. I did heal 1. So there we go. I'm back up to full, because I got rid of that 1 damage. Alright, so my third action, really nothing I could do. Really nothing I could do. That's dealing damage. That's earth and earth. I think that's all I really got. So I'm gonna move closer to the table for next round. 1, 2, 3. And that's my third action. I'm done. Okay. Now that my actions are up, we go to the next phase of fun, which with this card, where did I put it? Here. With this card here, this lets you know when you're done, you flip it over. And then it tells you the horrible, horrible things that are going to happen to you now. So now it's the threat turn. All right. So let me flip to this on the card thing. Rhunes, hero dice, golden rule. And the golden rule basically says if something happens, we need to talk about it to work it out. Probably gonna work it out. All right, let's stick with what it says. In any order the players choose, each hero resolves the active text on each card in their threat area from left to right. So here, the active says each minion threat card in your threat area gains 1 threat token. Nope. There is no minions in my threat deck. If there was Earth here, I would draw another threat card. So that's done. Then we go to the villain turn. Resolve the active text on each card in the villain play area from left to right, then draw and resolve 1 villain card. If the villain has been defeated, each hero must draw 1 threat card. Okay, so this says activate. Each hero must either discard 1 armor token or resist. That symbol is willpower, or resist 3. Yay! So willpower for me is a 2-fer. I don't have an armor token, which I really need to start building up. I got 2 successes. I did not. I then take 1 damage. Boom. That's what happens. I got 2 successes, so you're negating as you go down. It's not that you fail the roll. You are offsetting the damage that is coming into you. So it would have been 3 damage if it was like all focuses. But I got 2 successes. I took 1 damage. All right, cool. And it says resist. This test allows the character to attempt to reduce the amount of damage they would suffer. That is resisting. All right. Then if Earth was there, each minion gains 1 armor token. Then I draw a card from Gert. And I get this fun bag. A pungent aura. These people stank. Each hero must test intellect 3. Each hero who fails must either discard 1 supply or suffer a damage. Unless this is burst die, I'm going to fail. So that goes here. So unless this is burst die, I'm gonna fail. So I only get to test 1. 1 success. I failed, and it says when you test, this test allows a character to place progress. Oh, that's task. Sorry, test. This is a general attribute check. So I fail. Discard 1 supply. I don't have any, so I'll suffer 1 damage. I'm down to 12 health. Cool. Cool. And that is the villain phase. Let's see. And resolve 1 villain card of the villain. So cool. Then we go to the quest turn. Resolve the active text on each card in the quest play area. So this guy. Each hero may discard 1 focus to change 1 altar die to the result of their choice. Each hero in the altar's room may heal 1 damage. And if light's there, I could use it for something else. So It said may, and may means you could choose whether to or not. I'm not. Then we move over to the search, activate. Each hero who controls a clue card must either discard one focus for each clue card they control or resist intelligence 3. Oh boy. Okay. So resist says to reduce the amount of damage I'm gonna take. Already taken some pain. Alright, so let's roll. So you see, I'm not failing, but I'm not succeeding. 1 success, so I take 2 damage. So I go down to 10 health. Okay, so that's that. And that's it. Then we flip the card over. We flip these back over. And it's back on me again. And that's how we run it. So I've got 3 actions one more time. So you've seen a full round. There's a lot of talking, I know, but I want you to understand what's happening. Because as we start going back through and stuff starts spawning, I'm going to show you where they spawn, how things work. But I want you to understand how the game works, okay? But that's 1 full round that you saw. Alright, so first things first, I need to get the heck out of this room. But I need to get that clue card. So without using an action, I'm going to activate. So I activate, it says a hero, so I'm going to activate this thing. A hero adjacent to the attached feature may draw a card from the clue deck. Cool. Broken Shard. A hero may take control of this. Yep, so it's another thing to match. And so I need to find 1 match to find what I need to look for. Alright, so that goes to my hand. So that was my activation, and I could only activate on here once. And I discard this. That's gone. Okay. Then my first action. Actually, my first action is going to be to interact. See, this is why I need this sheet, because I always have to double check. Is interacting an action? Move. Nope. Interact is an action. So I'm going to interact as my first action to get rid of this thing. I'm going to test this guy. And I rolled a success, and I get a fate token. I put, boom, that's 2. 1 more, and I get rid of that thing. So that was 1 action. What do I want to do? I'm going to... Yeah, let me do that. I'm going to channel... Nope. You may discard 1 supply to heal. The active hero may gain 1 focus and change 1 alter die to a result of their choice. I'm going to channel as my second action to gain 1 focus and change 1 of these to die of my choice. I'm going to change 1 of these fires to an earth. And then I'm going to burn that earth to gain an armor token. So I'm going to exhaust this to gain an armor token. And then I re-roll. And it's win. Cool. Things are working out cool. I'm able to get some type of defense up. Okay. So that's 2. I got 1 more action. I'm not ready to open another room. I'm going to test this to get rid of this. For 3. I got a burst die. Another burst die. Where were you before? And a token. So that is 3 on here. This thing is beaten. So this guy goes here, discard. You are beaten. And when I beat you, remember, I get a supply. When I beat an event or anything like that, I get a supply. Okay. That was 3. That was all of it. That was it. Real quick. Quick turn. All right, so we flip this over. We do the threat. So any threat in my area? Any active text threat? Nope. This has not triggered, so I'm okay. So no threat in my area, so there's nothing to pull. The villain turn, resolve the active one here. Each hero must either discard 1 armor token or resist 3. I'm going to discard an armor token so I don't have to deal with it. That's why I did it. So I'm good. Then I draw a card from Gert. What's up, Gert? War Squeal. Event. Each character must either discard 1 armor token or resist 4. And that's Charisma. Alright, so I don't have another armor token to discard. So I'm going to have to resist Charisma, which is 2 die for me. I'm going to burn this supply to roll an extra die. I got a burst die. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get 2, which is my max out of focus. So I can't get any more than 5. They just go to waste. But I got the 4 to resist, so nah. So you don't bother me. Okay, so then after that's done, I then do the quest stuff. So each hero may discard 1 focus to change 1 alter die to a result of their choice. Each hero in the altar room may heal. So I'm going to discard 1 of these focus tokens to change this back to Earth. Yes. Before I mess myself up. That's what I'm going to do. And that is that. Then we go over to this guy. Each hero who controls a clue card must discard 1 focus for each clue card they control or resist 3. So I need to discard 2 focus, and I'm good. And then we're back. So there we are. Okay, so I need to get out of this trap room. So let's get the heck out of here. So it's my turn. I get 3 actions again. First thing and any exhausted on exhausts on my turn. So I'm going to use this again to gain another armor. I'm going to exhaust that to gain an armor, re-rolling this die. I got light. That is pretty cool. I like light. Okay, so then we're going to move 1, 2, open up this door. Turn it this way so I don't knock it over. And we'll put you here. You're on that square. And I draw a feature card, which is put on the bookshelf. So bookshelf. A hero adjacent to this feature may draw a card. I can interact and search it. For each supply gained during this search, choose a hero in this room to draw a card. I like the bookshelf. And I've got the bookshelf mini. So start here. So it goes this way. Like I said, for people who love to paint minis, this game is all about your life. So that is, I'll put these up here. I'm not going to be heading up for a while. Okay. So the bookshelf comes out. Then, after I do that, I draw a quest card. Makeshift Vault. The enemy's vault lies ahead. Motivation surges through you, knowing that answers must be at hand. What you seek is valuable, and here is where valuables look to be kept. Now it's just a matter of finding out just what exactly the enemy values. When revealed, attach it to the room and for clue stuff. Let's see. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card. Then each hero who does not control a clue may move 3 spaces. So I already have 2 clues. I'm cool. Cool. But my that was my action. I need to make sure I do that properly. My next action to move will get me there to activate that to get the next clue. Okay, humna. So then I draw a threat. Hey, look, a baddie. Raglan Burner. So he's a minion. He has 6 health. He has 1 shield. He's got a range of 5 because he's throwing fun bombs. And he can move 4 spaces. On his activation, engage, which means move. Inflict, which is a Dex 5 check. If unable, engage and gain 1 armor token. Oh my gosh. And then if Earth is up, he's going to hurt people. He'll inflict again. And this goes in my threat area because I drew him. And he comes out, he's a bomber dude. Bomber dude. He is... Where are you, good man? Here you are. This is his mini for people who like to paint minis. Here you go. He's got a bomb in his hand. Not afraid to use it. Now, let's talk about minions because this is the first time you're seeing one. I want you to notice on this card, let me pull it back into view. See this little weird thing right here? That's the color that this guy is. He is green. When I say the color, you reach over here to the lovely bag of many, many things. This, grab a green one. Stick that on him. And there he is. So he's green, so you know that matches up that. Placement. Well, where does this guy spawn? Does he spawn at the door? Does he spawn in my face? Does he spawn anywhere? Yes, he does. Where this guy spawns is wherever there is a hole in the board. In every room, there is a hole. See that? There's a hole right here. There's one here. This one's here. This one is here. So he spawns right on it. Everywhere there is a hole in a room, that's where enemies spawn. That's the reason why I don't want to fight a bad guy, but I wanted to so you can see what happened. So that is the reason why. He spawns in my threat area because I drew the card. But when it comes time for him to activate, we get to choose who he's going to fight. So if I'm playing with 2 people or more, or the max number 4, then we all chat about it and say, I can take that hit, and he will activate on that person that we choose. Even if he's in my threat area, it doesn't mean he attacks me. It means he attacks who we say he attacks. So this is a really cool group-based game where you need to work together to be successful. But since it's just me, so that's how that's going to happen. Okay, so let's see. So he's there. So he comes out. Was that the only thing that happens when I reveal a room? That's why you need this thing, because I always forget. Yep, that is it. Alright, so that was 1. 2, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, which I am next to this bad boy. A hero, adjacent. Yeah, I'm adjacent to it. So that is my second action to move. My free action on my turn as a feat, I'm going to War Cry, because I was waiting for that guy to come. And with the War Cry, I'm going to test Charisma, and for each success, I gain 1 armor token. Or I can discard 1 armor token from an enemy within range. Do you get armor? Move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could get to me. Yeah, you can get to me to hit me. So you're not going to gain an armor token. So I'm going to do the war cry, rolling Charisma 2 dice. I got 1 burst, 1 success. Roll another one. I got another success. So I got 1, 2, 3 successes, which means I gain 3 armor. So now I'm up to 4. Hit me if you can. And he has to go through my armor before he can hit me. And that is only on attacks. So when he inflicts, my armor comes up. If I suffer damage, it goes through armor. So there's ways that armor works and it doesn't. Then I'm going to burn Shadow on this test. It's the very same test, because I can do that, to inflict 1 damage to an enemy within range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Muhahaha. And yes, these things do not obstruct view. They don't. None of these things obstruct view. So I've got a straight shot to this guy, and I yell, and he's going to take 1 damage. So he's going to take 1 damage, so he's down to 5 health, and that goes through his armor. Now I got to roll. And I get fire. Fireball. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. If he was closer, if he was closer, I could pull him towards me. So I played this feat. This is discarded. Oh, and the thing I forgot to do at the end of my turn. At the end of your turn, you draw a card. I completely forgot to do it for my end of my first turn, so I'm gonna grab it now. That's how you denote that you're done. You draw a card. I completely forgot to do it. And I got Sworn to Protect. So it says Sworn to Protect. Play this card with an enemy within range. Play this card when an enemy within range inflicts. You may gain 1 armor token, move up to 3 spaces toward an enemy, and choose to become the new target. And if Earth's up, I gain a focus. So that goes in my hand from the last turn that I forgot to indicate that I was done. Okay, I'm adjacent. Okay, so now I'm adjacent. I'm going to activate this thing and draw from the clue deck. And I got Rip Fabric. When a hero may take control of this, revealed, a hero may take control of this card. So I'm getting all these lovely things, but I need to find a matching pair. That's what I need to find. Okay, so that's that activate, and this goes away. I need to get to this guy. How can I get to you? I got 1 action left. How can I get to you? If he was in range 4 of me, I could pull him towards me with my ability with Myron's ability. Sun's up, so I'm actually gonna heal when the solar altar pops. What can I do? Furious Arc, that's an attack. Range 1. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of popping armor at that point. I'm just kind of popping armor at that point to try to stay safe. Okay, this trap is in this room, so if it springs and there's not an enemy in there, I don't care. So the trap is specific to the room. I could move down and open this, but then I could be opening up a world of hurt for myself. I can search for supply. That's, ooh, excuse me. And I could only, and it says interact once. Interact once, interact once, then it's gone. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna interact for my last action. And search for the supply, rolling charisma. That's an exploding die. So 2 successes. For each supply gained during the test, choose a hero in this room to draw 1 card. So I got 2 successes. Hey, I got me 2 supplies. Hey, and I'm gonna draw a card. Which I got another war cry. All right. Which I can use now if I wanted to, but no, I'm already armored like crazy. All right, so you're gone. I have searched you to bits. Actually, no, that's the interact. You're still there. It still has an activate ability if I want to activate it. All right, so but I can't interact with it anymore. So let's put this on here saying I can't interact with it anymore. I can just activate it. All right, let's see. What do we got? So that is 3. We flip this over, and I draw a card to indicate I'm done. Exploit surroundings, which is another action. There we go. Now it's the threat turn. So that means things in my threat area. So his activate means engage. So he can move. His range is 5. He can move 4. So he just needs to get within 5 of me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So he gets in range, and then he's going to inflict 5, and I need to roll dex. I rolled 2 dice for dex. I'm going to spend 1 supply to roll an extra die. And I got 1, 2, 3. And I got 2. I need this fate. I need the fate. I need the focus. Or else I'm going to be dealing with that nonsense. I have each hero must either discard 1 armor token or resist. So I've got it. Yeah, let's do this. So 1, 2, 3. I gain 2 more focus. And it's going to knock off 1, 2, 3 of my armors. Sorry. 2 of my armors. Sorry, I'm testing 5. Almost messed up. So I got 3 successes on an inflict. An inflict says, the duck says, this test allows a character to attempt to reduce the amount of damage an enemy deals to them. So what it would be 5, I made 3, so I take 2 shielding off. And I'm good. So that's him. No earth is there for him to do horrible things to me. So that is the threat. Then we go to the villain deck. Activate. Each hero must either discard 1 armor token or resist. So I discard 1 armor token. Then I draw something from Gert. Gert's gonna hurt. Good luck on the kill 4th one, man. Spreading stench event. Each character must resist. This is what is that? That is fortitude. So resist fortitude 3. Each character must add 2 to this difficulty if there are more enemies than characters in the room. There are not, thank goodness, because they stank. So 3. My fortitude is 3 dice. Let's see what we got. I got an exploding die. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I'm good. Take that, evildoer. So I resisted that. All right. Then we've done that. Then we go to the quest. So each hero must discard 1 focus to change 1 alter die. May discard 1 focus to change 1 alter die of their choice. Or if I'm in an altar room, I can heal. So I'm going to do this guy. Change this fire to an earth. Then it's going to burn light. And each figure heals 1 damage. Each figure heals 1 damage. Yep. So I go up to 5. Each figure. Yes, yes. He heals 2. So not each hero. Each figure heals. So the altar is like, oh, that sounds cool. No, it's healing him too. And that comes up. All right. Then this guy. Each hero who controls a clue card must either discard 1 focus for each clue or resist. I have 3 clues. I have 3 focus. Cool. Flip it back over. Party all the time. My girl likes to. Party all the time. All right, so then it's my turn. All right, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are where I want you to be. And Earth is up. I could get shielding, but you know what? No, no, no. I'm going to exhaust Beckoning Stance by burning this to tell that dude who is 4 spaces away from me, 1, 2, 3, 4, to come here. And he's going to move 3 spaces towards me. 1. He's here. 1, 2, 3. Come here. And then I gotta reroll it, which is wind. I have used that, so this has been used. I can't use it again until next round. That's been used forever. Then he's in my face, so I get to do some fun stuff to his face. I can play his feet. There's no darkness to damage an enemy. Let's see, what can we do as an action? Reaction. I could have played that reaction. Okay. And fire is up too. Cool, cool, cool. As my action, I'm going to play Furious Arc. It says action on it, so this is an action. And it says, I attack the targets, this attacks targets, plural, each enemy within range. Deal 1 damage, and then I'm going to burn fire to hurt him again. So my attacks are 2. So I'm going to use Furious Arc, which would hit multiple enemies, but it's just one guy in my face right now. And I got 1, 2, and a Fate. He has 1 shield, so 1 damage comes through. Then I'm going to burn fire to deal an additional damage, which goes through his armor. Gotta reroll. B land. Oh, sunshine. Bad. Okay. So that's 1 action. This goes discard. Then I'm going to break out my blade for my second action to attack and deal one extra damage with another fire burn as an exhaust. So I'm going to attack him, and then I'm going to, well, either order doesn't work. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to inflict the damage on him with that exhaust. Reroll this. Another fire. And then I'm going to attack him. Oh, yes. When you exhaust the card, you can still use this action. So my second action is to attack him. 2 dice. Ooh. Fuck that. Oh, boy. He has a shield, so he's going to block that success. If I use this token, I will get... If I use that token, I will only get 1 damage on him. Nah, I'm not going to waste it. I need these for what's to come. So that'll be that. So I did that attack for my second one. For my third action... No, darkness is up. She is an earth and darkness person. Nah, that's a cool card to have later. What can she do? What can she do? Let's see. I don't have Earth to gain an armor token, which I need. All start heroes to then in order. Permitting up to 3 after resolving. So in any order. Okay. Don't need to heal. I can nothing to interact with. I don't want to move. He's right where I want him. Gain 1 focus and change 1 alter die to result of your choice. Ooh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna channel. I'm gonna channel to gain 1 focus and change 1 alter die to what I want as my third action to channel. But before my turn ends and I draw my card to say I'm done, I'm going to exhaust this to gain an armor by burning this guy. which another light pops up. Cool. That's all she wrote, folks. I get Sworn to Protect, which is another reaction. So this game is also a deck builder. And it's a deck builder because there are upgrade cards as you play the campaign that will replace some of these, because these cards repeat. But as you upgrade, you get better, stronger, faster, stronger. That doesn't kill you. Okay, so that ends my turn. I drew my card. It is threat level time, so he is going to attack within range. Within range, yeah, he's within range to punch me in the face. So that's 5 damage that I'm trying to negate on a dex check. And dex is 2 dice. I'm gonna burn a supply to roll a third. And I've got shielding if I need to, so let's do it. 2 plus 1 of those, which could be 3. Yeah, because I could take a damage. He would kill my shielding. He would kill my shielding no matter what. Actually, he wouldn't. I have 1 shield. So he would kill my shielding no matter what. So I'm going to get the focus. I had 2 successes. It is 5 damage, so 3 would come through. I have a shield up here of 1, so 2 would come through. And that'll kill these 2 shields. And there's no earth for him to burn. So then it goes on to Gert's turn. Each hero must either discard 1 armor token or resist 3 of willpower. I only got 2. I got an exploding die. I went cock die, even though it was in my favor. And I'll burn 1 to make it 3 so I don't suffer. 3 damage. That goes back. Then I draw a new card from Gert. Gert don't hurt. Spreading Stench. Again, each character must resist a Fortitude 3. Each character must add 2 or more if there are more enemies than characters in the room. So, another Stench resist coming up. I got Fortitude of 3. I got 1, 2. It's gonna hurt. 3 because I don't want damage. So that's 3 on that lovely, lovely stench that I used to get out of that. So that ends that. Then we deal with this. Each hero may discard 1 focus to change 1 alter die. Not gonna do it. But light is up. So each figure heals 1 damage. So get here, gets 1 damage off him. Roll. Another light. Then this one, each hero who controls a clue card must discard that amount. 1 focus for each clue card they control or resist 3. And resist is intelligence, so I'm minimizing damage here. Oh boy, here we go. Boop. 1, fail. So I take 2 damage, going down to 4. Okay, then these things reset. And flip these over. And I'm up. So the game's going a lot faster because, you know, we're not just sitting here and I'm avoiding this deck like the plague. But, yeah. Alright, so let's see about taking this dude to task. I should have flipped 1 so I can do stuff. Search for Fortitude. Need to build up some armor. I need to punch this guy in the face. There's no guarantee that this will work. There's no guarantee. I gotta kill this guy. This is why the 6 health not fun. No bueno. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna play Biting Distance, which says for each enemy within range, you may roll 1 alter die. That's my 1 action, and then I attack. I'm rolling light. Hope I get earth. I get light. This is where my bad rolls are happening. Then I will, and then it says, then you attack with 2. Nope, I attack with fortitude. Hey! 3 dice. Exploding die. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 in one of these bad boys. So that's 4. He has 1 shield, so that's 3 damage he takes. So he's at 5. For that, this is discarded. And then, let's see if I can take him out. I'm going to roll this as my regular attack here. Actually, no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to burn fire to deal 1 damage to an enemy within range, which is that burns through that, dealing damage, kills him. He's dead. He is gone, and because I defeated him, I get a supply. He gone. Beaten. Okay. And I exhaust that. I have to re-roll this now. Wind. Lots of wind. Stinky place. Alright, so that was 2. That was 1. That was 1 that did that. That was 1 action that did all of that. Now, I'm going to go 2, I'm going to move. 1, open that door. Because we have a mission. We draw a feature card. Locked chest. Activate. A hero adjacent to this feature may place 1 search token on this card to draw 1 search card. Ooh. Interact search to get supply. And then you can only search once. So this treasure chest, I do have a mini for the treasure chest, which is this bad boy. Like I said, people who like to paint minis are gonna love this. So the treasure chest is here. Card goes up. I draw a... quest card. Quest card. Prepared defenders. Even before pushing the door open, you hear sounds of preparation and battle shouts. The rattle of weapons or armor soon follow. The advantage is lost. However, there's nothing to do but continue on the search this far from over. Attach this card to the room's feature card. Each enemy drawn when revealing this room gains 2 armor. Cool. 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 Not cool. Alright. So we draw... Gotta do my order right. So we drew a feature card, which I did. We drew a quest card, which I did. And then we drew a threat card. And I missed doing this threat thing before a minion with threat tokens would activate. Yep, you didn't get any threat tokens, nerd. Another Ragling Burner has showed up. And he gets 2 armor on him because that's what happens that's in the room. He is blue. So I grab a blue guy. So we know who's who. This kind of lets you know if you got a bunch of enemies out when you're playing more than 1 player, who's who. So blue, and he spawns, where is that hole? Oh, look, it's right here. So he spawns right there. Behind the door. That's that. Okay, so that was 1. 2. I don't have the attack to fight this guy. 3 will put me there. I got 1 more action. get some armor up because we're gonna hurt. Okay. So, my third action is going to be to play Exploit Surrounding. So it says I do a search on Fortitude, which is 3 die. Then each character in your room gains 1 armor token. So 1, 2, 3. I gain an armor token. And I gain a focus. And that's that. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I have reactions to gain another armor token, so I could do that. When he's about to attack me. And then I'm going to play this feat, Duval Warcry, to test Charisma. I'm going to burn this supply to gain another die to roll. I got a burst die. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, which means I gain 4 armor tokens. For each success, either gain 1 armor token or discard 1 armor token from an enemy. I'm going to gain 2, and I'm going to discard his 2. There we go. Now, there you go, nerd. Let's balance the books. All right, and that is my feat. Cool. I really wish there was some darkness up. There's nothing but wind. Okay, that ends my turn, so I'm going to draw a card. It is Furious Arc. We flip this. Threat area. So, activate. Engage. Inflict 5. So I need to bounce with Dex, which is 2. I'm going to spend 1 of these to make it 2. I block 1, and then I lose 2. That's 5 total. Whew. Okay. Alright. No earth is up for you to do anything to me, so whatever. Then we go up to the villain area. Discard an armor token. I can do that. I can do that. Okay, so then we got Weight of Leadership. Gert. Each minion moves up to 3 spaces towards the nearest character. Then each character adjacent to an enemy must inflict 5. If there is no minion in play, each hero must draw a lurker card. Oh, sweet. So I get to attack this dude. Because it says each minion moves up to 3 spaces toward the nearest character, which is me. He's there. Then each character adjacent to an enemy must inflict 5. So, yeah, let's do it. Huh, why would you give me that? Sure, I'll punch him in the face. I'm not going to punch him in the face. I'm going to gain 2. Actually, no, I think I read how this works. Each character adjacent to an enemy must inflict 5. So I have to beat 5. And I didn't. So I shouldn't take any damage. It's just he pushed them towards me and had me fight him. That's a weird card. Each hero, if there is no minion in play, each hero must draw a lurker card. That's a weird card. It works in my favor for some weird reason. Okay, so that is the end of him. Then we go to this. Each hero may discard 1 focus to change 1 alter die to their result. Oh, yeah. And he's already at full health, so I'm going to change this to an earth. And then you will burn this lovely to give me some health. He's already at full health. Fires up, which is cool. Discard as many as you have, so I just need to discard 3 of these to not deal with any problems. And my turn. So flip these back over. Alright, so let's get some fun going. Oh, and this, I'm ready to use that again. So I'm going to burn fire on this guy to deal 1 damage to you. Reroll. Be earth, be earth, be earth. What's with all this wind? I'm rolling wind constantly. Then I'm going to burn earth. Exhaust this to gain an armor token. Be fire. Darkness. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. And the darkness card I could have used is gone. Alright. Then I am going to... I'm going to attack you. My action to attack with 2 dice. I got a burst die. So 2 successes and 1. So he has a shield, but 1 gets through. He's at 2. Right, then we'll spend... I can just do 1, 2, 3, and then activate this. Solve this problem. I could do that. I'm going to do that. My second action, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to activate this. You draw a clue. Sense of dread. you may resist. This is... What's this guy? I may resist willpower. You may resist willpower 4 to discard this card. Look at the bottom 2 cards of the clue deck. Choose 1 to resolve and shuffle the other back into the clue deck. Otherwise, discard this card and draw 1 card. Ooh. I am going to get a clue. Get a clue! It says I think I have to resist it to discard the card. Look at the bottom 2 cards of the clue deck. Then choose 1. So I have to pass a resist of 4. My willpower is 2. Otherwise, discard this card and draw 1 card. No, I'm gonna... this says, a hero adjacent to a feature may draw a card from the clue deck. Then, if a hero takes control of a clue card, discard this card. I'm going to discard this card and draw a card. Using shadows. Play this on a hero within range, and this is ongoing. Use. Move up to 3 spaces and gain 2 armor tokens. And I can exhaust to gain another armor with shadow. Oh, shabab. Alright, so... I'm going to... Yeah, but I have to use an action to use it. It's an action to play the card. So it's an action to put it on, play the card, and then I have to use an action to use it. So I only have 1 action left. And I think use is an action. Now, let's verify. The active hero may play an action card from their hand. Oh, no, it's not. Hey! Oh, no, card action. Nope, that's card action. This is a use. This isn't an action. Yep, this is happening. So I'm going to place the using shadows on myself. Which is my 3rd action to play a card. So I'm going to play this use action on myself, and then I'm going to use it to move up to... It's an ongoing... Actually, I'm not going to use it yet, because if I use it, it's gone. I'm going to exhaust this guy. I'm going to exhaust that card. to gain an armor token. Come on, give me what I need. Okay. Okay. All right. Yes, that'll work nicely for next round. When I use it, which I can do now, so I gain an armor token. I'm going to use it, discarding it to move up to 3 spaces and gain 2 armor tokens. So I'm going to use it. 1. Oh, no, it's an action to use it. Darn it. I can't. It's an action. I gotta wait. What can I do? This is an action card. This is a reaction card, so let's see what he's got. Alright, let's prep for what's up next. Okay. That's me. I'm gonna draw a card. The Old Ways. It's a feat. I could test Fortitude. If passed, deal 2 damage to an enemy within range, and I heal. And if Shadow's up, I heal again. That's cool. And that's not an action to do it. Okay. He goes. His range is 5. He's well within range to huck a bomb at me. I'm going to have to dex it. I got a burst die. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 success, and I gain a focus. So 2 damage coming in, 1 blocked by my shield, and 1 gone from here. Cool. That's you. This guy, discard an armor token. Done. Not a problem. Cool. Then this guy. Each hero may discard a focus to change 1 altar die to a result of their choice. But I need to resist or take 3 damage. I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that this turn. There's no light up for you to heal anybody. Come over here. I've only gotten 3, so 1, 2, 3, so I don't take any damage. And then flip these back. And it's my turn. Okay. So activating is free. So I'm going to activate again. Draw a clue. Half scroll! So a hero may take control of it. When adjacent to the altar, you may discard this card along with matching copy to place 1 quest token. So we've got the half scroll. I really wish I can get rid of these because I got everything I need now. So this is gone. All right. So it says, yep, discard after. And so that was my free. Now I just need to get down to the bottom of this, which means I need to open rooms to find the altar, get that, and get back to the stairs, and I won. Okay. And I can move 9 spaces in 1 turn, which that's what I want to do. But getting these guys out is a problem. And I want to see what's in that chest. I really, really do. Alright, so, but we need to deal with Nerd over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move back to him. Wait. Oh yeah, I don't have that up. Yep. 1, 2, right there. Burning 1 action to move. I'm going to burn this Feet of the Old Ways to say, test Fortitude. Pass 3. Wow, that's a horrific failure. Horrific. Because I could have hurt him and healed myself. I failed that hard. So that's a feat. At least it was free. So I can fail rolls. I didn't play this reaction card on this. I'm not ready for that. Okay. Oh, these would have reset. I forgot to do that. Actually, let me backtrack that. I'm rolling back. I completely forgot my plan, and it was stupid of me. I'm going to backtrack that. Rolling it all by blah, 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 blah. I was going to burn, and I'll be back here, so I get my action back. So roll it all the way back. I was going to use this. So I was going to use this card as an action to move 3 and armor up. 1, 2, which then does this to armor up. I get 2 armor. Sorry. So I got 2 armor. Okay. That was my first action. I was supposed to do that and I forgot. Then my second action was to do the old ways, which is 3. 4. So I passed. So I deal 2 damage to him. Sorry, guys. And I heal 2. My bad. My bad. My bad. That's what I was supposed to do. I even said I was going to do that last turn. I completely forgot. So please forgive me. I'll say I'll take 1 damage because the last roll was a complete screw up. So I'll just only heal 1. And actually, you know what? I won't heal at all. I'll just inflict the damage. I won't take the heal. Just to play it fair. Alright, so that's... what will I do now? I have these 2 reactions that I keep forgetting to play, too. Secondly, I will... Fires up. So my second action for Sark, I'm going to play that as an action. So I attack with 2. Two successes. He has 1 shield, but 1 gets through. And then I'm going to burn fire to deal 1 additional damage. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kill him. Oh, that is just beautiful that just came up. Yep. So you would have taken 2, you have the 1 from that, then those 2, and he's dead. He dead, and I get 1 supply for beating him. And I reroll that to Earth. I'm going to exhaust Earth to gain an armor. Lights up. I'm okay with that life. He's dead. He's so dead. Like, beyond. Oh. Alright, so that was that. Okay, so that was 2 actions to do that. My third action, let's keep this train running. 1, 2, 3 to move. I'm gonna open that door. Feature. The Mystical Mirror. A hero adjacent to this feature may gain 1 armor. Nice. And I can search for supply. So the Mystical Mirror mini. This bad boy. People who like to paint. I want to know for those who are going to be painting these minis, how are you going to do the mirror to make it like reflective, to make it like a real mirror? I'm curious. So this is going to go, this is just 1, so it's just going to go right here. That's going to come out. Then we draw a quest card. Storage room. A welcome sight stock shelves. Someone went to great lengths here to stockpile a random assortment of various goods. It's slightly dismaying to see how much it's not useful to you, or not easy to carry. But there are still some usable items. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card, then each hero may place 1 search token on their room's feature and draw 1 search card. Then each hero may place 1 search token on this room's feature card. Oh, and draw 1 search card. Ooh. And then clue stuff. Cool. So 1 search token. On here. And then I draw a search card. And I get Quick Route. It's a consumable. Use, so I can move up to 5 spaces, I can exhaust it, move up to 2 spaces. So if I use it, I get rid of it, but if I exhaust it, I just keep moving. That's gonna help me get out of dodge when I need to. So I'm gonna hang on to that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Toasty. All right, so That was 3 to get there because I was here, right? Nope, I was here. 1, 2, oh no, 3. Alright, I have one more move. But I need to draw a baddie. Threat. The Raglander. How many of these? I shuffled this deck now. This is the 3rd Raglan burner I've run into. And he is a red. You saw me shuffle that deck. You saw me do it. Maybe that's all that's in there is just burners. Maybe. Alright, and he spawns all the way over here. Cool. Alright. So that's the end. So, and then 3. I'm gonna stay at the door. Make sure I'm not running. He moves. How much does he move for? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll gain an armor if he can't hit me though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. I still can't even do it even if I wanted to. I'm just in the space outside the door. So I'll stand there just in case he can get to me. Because I don't want him to. I don't want that. So he spawns there. That ends my turn. I draw a card. I get Ferocious Arc again. So now it is the threat turn. He's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't get to me. So engage, inflict. If unable, engage and gain 1 armor token. So he's going to move 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And armor up. So now he's within range, and he's got an armor on him. Cool. Then, Gert. Discard. Each hero must either discard 1 armor token or resist. 1 armor gone. No problem. No problem, Gert. Then, Trail of Refuse. Each hero must either discard 1 supply or resist. 4. I'm going to discard that 1 supply. Yep, gone. Then we come over to this, the altar. I may discard 1 focus. I don't have any to do anything with, but this is up. And I heal 1. Hey, dragon! I will put a picture of a donkey in it. If people look at their... I can't paint the mirror to reflect like a mirror because it will break. Oh, come on. Look at that. All wind. All of it. What? Alright, so that ends that. Then this, I need to discard for every single one I have. I have 4, so I can't. Therefore, I need to resist this for 3, or take 3 damage. Oh. 1. So I take 2 damage. So I go back down to 4. Awesome. Alright. I need to put my glasses somewhere because it's not time to read yet. Okay, so that ends. Flip this over. Everything comes off. Cool. Cool. Okay, my turn. My turn, dude. Earth is not up. That's not fun. I'm going to exhaust this to move 2 spaces. Instead of using it, just exhaust it. So, bump right here. Hey, buddy. And then I'm going to... fire's not up. Yeah, none of these cards would be beneficial to me right now. I'm going to attack. Use 1 action. Oh, I didn't flip these back over. I'm going to use 1 action to attack. 2 dice. That was terrible, because that's one success. He blocks that quite easily, but I get 2 focus. That was just god-awful. I'm going to attack again. We'll just use all my 3 actions to just punch him in the face. One success. I'll just build focus. That's all I can really do. I'll attack him again. For my final action. You're killing me. So I'm full up of focus. That's all I got. Draw a card because I'm done. There's nothing really I could do with no elements. Using shadow. Okay. This is more movement. And armor. Okay, so that ends my turn. His turn. He's in range to throw a bomb at my face. Inflict 5 on Dex. Dex is 2 for me. I got 2 successes. It's 5. My shield blocks 1, so it's 2 more. I'm actually going to lose a shield, and I'll take 1. Okay. Let me verify that you can choose to do that, or if you have to lose the shields. Because this could turn bad if I have to lose the shielding. Damage and healing. When a character suffers damage, place a number of damage tokens, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't say anything. Oh, well, I messed that up. That's okay. I'll fix it on the next part of the adventure. It has nothing in here about armor. Nothing, nada. Where is the armor one in here? Even in the errata, there is nothing about armor. So I'll post, that's the second thing to post. Figures have a defense value that represents how much damage. Yeah, there's nothing in here about armor. So that needs to be updated. Can I not take, I'm gonna rule because, table ruling, because it says you can. You need to break that wind. I need to break wind. So table ruling, and I will post it for the Saddlers to errata this in their next update. And the question is, can I choose to not lose armor to and just take the damage straight? It's not in the book. It's not in the errata. Let me verify on the errata because I printed it all out. Yes, I did. Yeah, it doesn't say. Let me see the FAQ. Mercenary miniatures, no. Rival cards, can I use supply during an ally's test? Yep. Yep, that's what I forgot. I have an ally with me who could have been playing this whole time. Can I play multiple reaction cards in a single instance? Nope. When resolving an attack that targets multiple enemies, do I roll multiple tests? No. When an enemy... Okay. These things I would tell you as I run into them, but I'm not. Yeah, it doesn't say in the errata. So, I will rule. Yes, I can do that, and I'll take a damage. Okay, so that's his turn. Then we go to Gert. The Gert active, I need to spend that. Then I draw another card, and it's Trail of Refuse. You must either discard 1 supply or resist 4 for 4 damage. Oof. And I only roll 2 dice. An exploding die. And okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. I'll spend 1 to make it 4. And I'll gain 1 for max up on that. So I resisted it, thank the maker. Okay. So let's see, what do we got? What do we got? This guy. Do I want to discard a focus to do a thing? I do. I'm going to discard 1 focus to shift this to Earth. Then each hero who controls a clue card has to get rid of 1 focus for each clue. I have 4 clues. So 4 focus, gone. Get rid of that. Flip these back over. Unexhaust. What's the word I'm using? Words. Okay. Flip these back to normal. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. All right. Okay. My turn. Well, I've got what I need. Shadow would have been cool, but no, Earth is good. So my first action, I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna spend this as my first action. Exploit surroundings. I'm gonna make a search roll with Fortitude, which is 3 dice for me, and I gain an armor for each success I get. Oh no, sorry, I just gained 1 armor. My bad. So succeeded. Then each character in your room gains 1 armor, so I just had to pass 1. So I got an armor. Then I'm going to burn this. Discard 1 armor token from each enemy. So this guy here. Nope. You're done. Then I re-roll this die. Oh, that is wonderful. That card's discarded. So I got 1 armor card I could play here for my second action, but it's not an attack. It's just more prep. Yeah. Let me do it. Let me do it. My second action is I'm going to play a card using shadows, which is more movement for when I need to get out of dodge. And I'm going to exhaust it, burning this to gain another armor. Ooh, boy. Ooh, jolly. Then I'm going to exhaust this to gain 1 armor. And then it's back to wind. So you see how you could chain all those things I did, and I've only done 2 things. Then my third one, because fire's not up, is I'm going to just straight up attack you. That's my third action. I'm going to attack. Exploding die. All right. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. He has 1 shield, so he'll take 2 damage. Anything else I could do? Anything else I could do? Nope. Okay. That ends my turn. I draw a card. I get biting distance, which is an attack of that is fantastic. That is fantastic. Okay, so his turn. He's gonna lob a bomb at my face. I roll 2. I get 2 successes. So that's 2 from 5, so 3 with my 1 shield, 2. I'm going to lose 2 of these to negate, and I'm good. Cool. That is the end of your turn. Then you go, and I need to discard this to be able to deal with you. I draw another card, which is War Squeal. Each character must either discard 1 armor or resist charisma of 4. Okay. I can't discard an armor. Exploding die. I can take 1 damage. I can live with taking 1 damage to get one of these. So I take 1 damage. Because it's 1, 2, 3, and a focus. So that's good. Then we go down here. I could discard a focus to flip an altar. What's yours? Each hero who controls a clue is either or test. I'm going to flip. I'm going to use it. 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 I'm going to burn. I'm going to get fire. Yeah, I'm going to get fire. Light's not up to make that proc. Then we come over here. I don't have enough to spend, so therefore I have to test intelligence of 3. I get a focus, but I take 3 damage. Okay, I'm down to 6. Alright, now... Now, my turn. My first action, I'm going to use Biting Distance, which says that I test Fortitude. Well, for each enemy within range, you may roll 1 alter die. This guy, which is water. And then I attack with Fortitude. I got 2 exploding die. Oh! Hey! Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 plus one of these. That's 4 damage to him. He has 1 shield, so it goes to 3. 2, 3. So he has 1 health left. I'm going to burn fire to deal 1 damage to him to finish him off. And I have to reroll. Darkness. Darkness, everybody. Darkness. So that's you. You're dead. I get a supply for killing you. That was awesome. Okay, so you died. Need to find this silly altar. It's driving me crazy. Then that was 1 action to do all of that. And I exhausted this to do it, so I'll put the exhaust on here. Then I'm going to... The next door is over here. So I'm going to exhaust this. Wait, why is the exhaustion on here? I didn't move up to 3 space and gain 2 armor. I put it on the wrong place. Where was I supposed to put it? I don't know why I put this here. Because I didn't exhaust anything. Oh, I put it on last turn and I forgot to take it off. That's why. Okay. So now I'm going to exhaust this to gain 1 armor token. And then because of using darkness. And then re-roll. I get another darkness. I was like, why is that there? And then I'm going to exhaust this guy to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. What else can I do? Deal all damage is dealt to armor first unless the effect damage says otherwise. That's the thing, like, it doesn't say. It feels like it should be that way, but it doesn't say. So I want to get a good ruling on that. That might be something that I messed up on. People who are watching this video later, if that is something that the Saddler said that they how it works, but or is it that we need to decide, or it needs to go in the errata? I'll post it on Board Game Geek to see to get a ruling from them on it, but that's all I got. All right, so then I'll spend this guy to move 1, 2, 3. And then I'll spend the last one to move 1, open the door. Draw this guy. Weapon rack. Activate a hero to this feature may deal 1 damage to an enemy in this room. I don't mind that. And then searching for supplies as we go. Alright, so that happens. Then we draw a quest card. Mystical Aura. You can feel the presence of something arcane here. It is pulling you, telling you that the item you seek is nearby. Everything in the room looks mundane and devoid of enchantment, but the air that hangs heavy around the furnishings assure you that old power courses and thrives through the ground beneath your... When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card. Then each hero may discard 1 focus to change an alter die to a result of their choice. No. I won't do that. Really would like to. No. Okay. It was the weapon rack. Gonna be playing every single one of these. Twofer that goes here. Who like to paint minis? Paint. There we go. I can't wait to get like my new lens set up on a rig so that I don't have to keep doing that. And it'll autofocus. Okay, then that was that. Then we surf quest. Then we do lurker. Ah, new guy, and he's worse. The Ragok Cannibal. So engage, inflict 5. If unable, engage and gain 1 threat token. Threat will trigger stuff. So gain 1 armor if Earth is up. And he has 7 health, 1 shield, range 2, and he can move 4 spaces. So he's got reach on him. Alright, so let's find that guy. He's a biggin. And he is a biggin. And it is blue. This is what he looks like. Let me get this on him and then I'll focus in so you can see what he looks like. This is what he looks like. There you go. That's the guy. That's it right there. Got a lovely club that he wants to work me on, and he appears right here. And he goes in my threat area. Okay, so I had 2 more movements to do. Moves 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, he'll be right in my face in the next round. 1, 2. I'll put myself here. So at least I'm adjacent to it that I can do something. I've got armor up. That'll be my third move. That'll be my final movement. And I have darkness to do anything with. Okay. Threat guy. So he's just gonna be like, well, we're moving on up. Right into your face. Okay. And then he's going to, well, he just needs to be 2 steps away. And then he's going to attack. He's going to attack me for 5. I'm going to spend the supply, roll another die. I got 3 successes, so I take, with my shielding, so I just take 1 damage, so I'm down to 5. Yeah, this is getting rough. Alright. So he does that. There's no earth for him to burn to do anything worse. Then it goes to Gert. Gert, I need to spend that armor. Then it goes to Quest. No. Well, there's nothing I can really do about doing it, so yeah, I am going to do it. I'm going to switch this guy to fire. Okay. Then we'll come over here. I need to test 3. Come on, exploding die. 1, so I take 2 damage. 2. So I'm down to 3 health. Wow, that happened quickly. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use this potion of healing to heal 3. So this is gone. I'm back up to 6. Slide this over. These come off. Then keep forgetting to do this. So I keep forgetting to do my reactions when they hit me. Then I'm going to use my first action here. To hit him with my shield or my sword, I need him closer. I'm going to exhaust this to move 2 spaces. Get up in his face. The altar card's gotta be in one of these. It's gotta be soon. Gotta be soon. Alright, so. And I can freely say that this is an open door. This is an open door because those rooms have been open. And so has this. Alright, and so has this one. Alright, so let's see. There's nothing revealing those rooms anymore. And so is this one. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so can I just bounce? See if I can find this altar. I would have to get here. I want to check this room because this leads me back to here, back to here. This is my shortcut. It might be in this room. Might be. But let's deal with this guy because he can follow me and hurt me. So I'm gonna first action is I'm going to attack him. Either way, it's still the same, just multiple or not. So I'm going to attack him with 2. 2 successes and the focus. He has 1 shield, so he takes 1 damage. Second action, I'm going to... Oh wait, I was supposed to burn that fire to inflict 1 more damage to him. Reroll that. Light. Ugh. That trash. I'm gonna burn this armor. This guy gain an armor token. Fires up. Sweet. Okay, so then I'm going to attack him again for a second. Exploding die. Sweet. So I get 1 of these. And I do 3 damage. He has 1 shield, so I do 2. Attack him again or activate altar, and activating is not taking an action. So I'm going to attack him for my 3rd time. By playing Furious Arc. Where I'm going to attack him again. 1 success, which would be a block. I need to make it 2 to do 1 damage to him. So I'll do that. I'll spend 1. Ooh, this might be a bad idea. I really don't want to. I really, really don't want to, because if I spend 1, I don't have anything left. No, it'll be a miss. I don't want to suffer 3 regular or any damage resisting that's up to 3, and he's going to hit me. To make it 2 to do 1 damage, which will be 5. And then I hit him with the altar, which will make it 6. It's still not enough to kill him. I'll say no, I'm not gonna spend it. I'm gonna do, but I am gonna burn fire to deal 1 damage to him straight up from this card. And fire pops back up. Okay, so maybe I might be able to kill him next round if I survive. I used the healing potion already. Alright, so did all that. Exhausted, I exhausted. Okay, draw a card. The old ways, so I can heal if I survive this, I can heal. His turn, he's gonna attack me. He's gonna attack me for 5 damage, and I have to negate. I'm going to play the reaction Sworn to Protect. Play this card when an enemy within range inflicts, which is what he's doing. You may gain 1 armor. Move up to 3 spaces towards the enemy and choose to become the new target. So there we go. So I got a burst die. And one of those. Yeah, let me do that. So I'm going to spend 1 to make it happen. I'm going to gain 1 from... No, I lose that if I do that. I would take 3 damage plus -1, so I would take 2 damage. Minus a shield. Instead of 1... Oh, I have to. So I do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 damage. So no damage to me. I have to. Okay. That's the end of his turn. Then Gert's turn says spend an armor. Then this thing's turn says I could spend a focus to switch a die, which I'm gonna do because I have to roll. I'm gonna change this to Earth. Then it's gonna burn this to heal everybody 1. Oh, yes. Okay, so then this happens and I need to spend 4. I don't have 4, so I need to roll this guy. 1 success, 1 block, so I take 2 damage. So I go down to 5. Okay. Okay. It is my turn, people. Okay. So, here we go. Let's kill this guy. First, I'm going to spend fire to inflict 1 damage on this guy. You are giving me what I want. Then, I'm going to spend earth to gain an armor. And these are supposed to... The fire will stay there because I just did it. So then I spent... this was the fire... No, this was the earth. So I spent earth to gain... I got back water. Or wind, sorry. So to gain that. Then I spend... Then I'm going to do the always test to test 3 fortitude. One, 2, 3, plus 1 to get a focus, which passes the test. I deal 2 damage to him straight up. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, which kills him. And I heal 2. So 6 and 1. Luna made such a mess with her. She spoiled. So that was enough. Perfect to kill him. So he dies. I gave him that 7 damage that I needed. So he dies. I gain a supply. This goes. This goes. And I haven't used any of my actions yet. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to exhaust this guy to move 2. 1, 2. I'm going to... I don't have enough to get an armor token from you. I got 1 card left. I'm going to... Oh, you're dead. Goodbye. I'm going to... Oh, wait. I wouldn't go that way. I go 1, 2 this way. That's where the door is. Yeah. Let's... Oh, gosh. No. I was right. 1, 2. I was here. 1, 2. Alright, so... Then I'll... This is my get out card. This is like use get out. Then I use this to get out even further. So then I will use my first action to move 3. 1, 2, 3. My second action to move again. 1, 2. Open this door. Be the altar. Be the altar. Come on! Blessed fountain. Activate a hero adjacent to this feature. Activate. A hero adjacent to this feature may roll 1 altar die. There's the Blessed Fountain. That comes out. Yeah. Everything but the thing I want, which is at the bottom. So this is it. And let me show that for people who want to see minis. That's it right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Got some weight to it too. This thing's pretty nice. And it's gonna go right here. We're gonna draw this guy. Swirling Mist. Someone or something doesn't want you finding what you're after. An arcane shroud hangs heavier and heavier, and now visible mists coalesce around you, trying desperately to sway you from your cause. You know you're on the right path when such resistance is blocking your path. Now it's just a matter of enduring the mystical tricks thrown up against you. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature, then roll all dice in the altar pool. Okay. Get rid of the roll all dice. Ah, sweet. I got one back at least. Shadow and wind. Okay. Then we draw a bad guy. Big dude. Big dude chase me. Big dude chase me. So it's another big guy going in there. I promise you I shuffled this deck. So it's like I've used that all one, and now here comes all the others. Okay. He is over here. And he is going to threat, which is bad. Alright. So I'm going to move here for my third. Right? Because it was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then that's 3. I'm going to exhaust this guy to gain an armor. Roll this. Wind again. Then my third action. Okay, my third action. So it's either going to be... This is the final card, it's the altar. But it's just where I want to put it. I think I'm going to put it here. But whatever room I open, a bad guy's going to come out. So should I kill this bad guy and then open the room? Or open a room and, get this thing over with? So if I open this door, it'll be here, which is an easy way to get to find what I need. And then I could run for my life. 1, 2... Let's see, it'll be here, so I'd run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll burn that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I could use the other one for... Yeah, well, it'll let me armor up, so I'd use those two to get it. And that'll put me here. So 2 more rounds, and then I'll do it. Okay. Woo! Here we go. No risk, no reward. Last one. Going in. 1, 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he can't get to. So 1, 2. Open up the door. Okay. Found the altar, which is easy enough. Place this altar in the room. So this is the actual altar for Altar Quest that I've been searching for. So there it is for people who want to paint. This is what it looks like. There it is. Here's the altar. So I found the altar. And let's make some room for where it's going to go, because the other rooms are not going to be used. You've already been exhausted. I'm not going back in that room. So it's here. Okay. The altar has been found. I draw the final quest card. Potential ambush. Oh no. Something isn't right. The feeling of being watched increases with every step, and with every turn comes more and more dark corners. Too many places for an ambush, but not enough reasons to turn around now. It's kind of thematic. The search must continue. When revealed, attach this to the room's feature card. After drawing threat cards, each hero must test 3 decks. Each hero who fails must fails must activate the drawn threat. Ooh wee. So that thing gets to move twice if I fail that. Okay. Oh no, I get to draw a threat. This guy's gonna activate. So let's see what we're dealing with. Big man. 2 big men. It is run time. So he activates if this goes, and he's here. All right, so I got 3, so I'm actually gonna be in the room. All right, how do I do this? When adjacent to an altar. Okay, cool. Here we go. Do I have anything else I can do? Yes, I can exhaust this to gain an armor. Water. That's okay. That's all right. Okay. Now, here we go. Oh, draw a card. Biting distance, which is cool. Just range 4 is when range 1 is when that'll happen. So enemies activate. So first green activates. This is why you need the different colors. Red, green, right? Green activates. Move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If unable, engage and gain 1 threat token. 1, 2. Wow, he's blocking the door. And gain 1 threat token. So he gains a threat, which you haven't even seen yet. He gains a threat token. No earth is up for him to hurt me. And their threat says, before a minion with threat tokens would activate, each character in the room must resist. Oh boy. Okay, so that becomes a problem. I need to kite him out of the way so I can get back through that door and run away. Then the next one activates, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to get a threat token. He's going to 1, 2, 3, right there. Okay. Then Gert. Drop it. Draw his final card. Tremendous Stomp. Each hero must test Fortitude 3. Each hero who fails must either discard 1 armor token or suffer 1 damage. So test Fortitude 3. Burst. Holy cow! So I get 1. Burst! Oh my gosh. So that was the first burst. I gotta get out the new dice. So this was an armor, just to keep that fair. Alright, so I did the first one. Then I'll do this one. I already got the armor. So 1 success, then that one. 1 armor, 1 focus. And then that one. Burst. Oh my gosh. And 1 success. And I got 1 more to do. Ah! So this is 1 success. It's a success. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes, which is enough to beat this test. Why don't I get that on an attack? Why can't I get that on an attack? What just happened? Okay. All right. So that all happened. I survived that guy. Wow. I had to break out the new dice. Okay, so that's done. I've already done that. Alter. I could spend 1 to discard and flip something in my favor. I need to do that. I am going to do that. I'm going to spend 1 to turn this water into that, because I need to armor up for the punching I'm about to take. No light up. Go over here, spend for how much I have. I've got 4. Got plenty, man. Got plenty. So I'm good. Okay, my turn. Alright. First action, well, and these on exhaust. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to move here. 1, 2. Get to the altar. When adjacent to you may discard this card along with memory. Okay, so I do this. I discard these 2 to get the 1 quest I need on here. Boom, got it. So then I need to get these guys away from me. So I'm gonna spend 1 to move 3. 1, 2, move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I'm gonna back up 1 more. Can't get to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1 more move. One of them will hit me. That's okay. I can take that. I can take that. Take that. Okay, so that happens. Then I'm going to spend this to get an armor by exhausting this guy. Another one. Cool, 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 cool. I'm going to... I don't need him getting that. Oh, wait. I gotta do a thing. Before a minion with threat tokens would... Oh, it's when they activate. Cool. Alright, I'm good. Alright. Then... I need to burn that. I need to burn that away. I need to burn that right away. I am going to burn that. I'm going to burn this by exhausting Beckoning, because I don't need him to get another one. Where he is going to move 3 towards me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Roll properly, please. Fire. I was like... Alright. Fire's fine. I could deal with fire. Okay. Alright. I think the plan's in motion. The plan is in motion. So, I will... I need to wait till next turn to use this. I need Shadow to armor up again. I should be able to take a hit from him. And Gert is about to come out. But I can get away. I don't care about Gert. I can get away from him. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I need to look at my actions. I need to look at my actions. I could channel to gain a focus. I need focuses for... I got 2 cards. I just need 2 focus to do this. I don't need to heal. I don't need to hurt right now. So resting... I could rest, because it might be a near thing. And then I could draw a card. The active hero may draw 1 card from their discard. Or not from their deck, not discard. Deck. I'm gonna channel in 1 and change an altar die. So I'm gonna change this guy to Shadow. I'm then going to exhaust this to get an armor token. There's another Shadow. Okay. Alright. Halfway there. Woo! Chest beating hard. Chest beating hard. I could discard that. No, I don't want to discard that supply. I'm going to need it to roll a die. I know that. No one's in biting distance. I've got my reaction that I need to use to gain an armor just in case. Alright. Okay. here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I am going to. I'm so stressed out right now. I am going to. Right on. This guy's gonna attack me no matter what. He won't have threat, but I still gotta roll for some threat that they're gonna give me. Okay. My rest says, what do I do when I rest? When I rest, the active hair may discard a supply, may to heal 2 damage. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna draw a card. That's my third. Warcry, sweet. So I say sweet because that's my third action. But before my turn's over, I'm gonna play Warcry. For each success, either gain 1 armor token or discard 1 armor token from an enemy within range. So I'm going to test Charisma, which is 2. And I've got 2 successes, so I'm going to gain 2 armor. Oops, that is... Nope, that is not armor. This is armor. Alright. And then I'm going to burn this to deal 1 damage to an enemy within range of 5, which is that guy. So he's going to take 1 damage. That is red. I'm going to roll this again. That is messed up. Let's try that again. Water. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Finale. Living on an altar prayer. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So enemies activate. The threat thing hits. Before a minion with threat tokens would activate, each character in the room must resist X where it's equal to the number. So I need to resist Fortitude. I did, and it's a burst die. So 4, I'm fine. So that's that, and he's the only one in that room. So, okay. Got him. Then he's gonna, then green activates. I'm not in that room, so he's gonna move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He cannot attack me, so he's gonna engage and gain another threat token. 1, 2. He's up in my face. He's up in my grill. All right, put him here. I don't care. I'm gonna get around him anyway. So that's him. The next guy, Red, Sexy Red, is gonna move, and he's gonna attack me for 5. And I roll 2. Yep. I get 1 of these, and I get 1 success, so that's 4. 1 plus my block, so that's 3, 2, 3. It's 3 damage block. Okay. Then this dude says get rid of an armor. Cool. This thing says I could change something if I want to. Nope. Then this thing says get rid. I only have 2 left, so I've got the 2 focus to spend on it to not suffer. Now it's my turn. Oh, you're about to watch me run. So these come off. These are all unexhausted now. So first, I'm going to exhaust this to move 2. 1, 2. Then I'm going to get rid of it to use it as a consumable, because it doesn't say that the consumable is an action, because it's not. Yep. It's not. It doesn't say it's an action, it's consumable, so I move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to use this card as an action to move 3 spaces and gain 2 armor. 1, 2, 3, and gain 2 armor. Then I told you I'm out. Then I'm going to use this to move 3. 1, 2, 3, and there should be a door here because I've already opened it. Right, so it's here. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to burn this action to go 1, 2, 3 back in here. Oh, we won. we more than won. All right, so that ends my turn. Then it is the enemy's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gains a threat. I'm not in a room with it. Don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gains threat. Don't care, not in a room with it, because it says if you're in the room, each character in its room. And I'm not in that room. Then we come here, this guy says, yeah. Then we go over here, this guy says you can spend, I can't. This guy over here says resist. Exploding die. So that's 2, I take 1 damage. Then it is my turn. Can I get there in 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I can. First round. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we did it! We did it. All right. So we did it. Let's go to the finale. All right. So yeah, because it says to win. At any time, a hero may discard any number of clues to, yeah, so that's fine. If there is one player quest token on this card and each hero is on the stairs tile, the heroes have have the artifact and won the game. So I won. Hey, hey, hey. All right. So let's go to, let's go back to the book. Because that was something. Okay, so campaign upkeep. Each hero heals all their damage and discards all their focus. For every 3 supply the party has, they may gain 1 random equipment card and add it to the journal, then discard all supply. I've only got 1, so no big deal. It looks like you keep supply, but it says you discard all focus and all damage, so I'm back up to full. Cool. If the hero won the quest, as you emerge from the pungent depths that the Raglanders have claimed as their new foothold, you unwrap the heavy object you managed to find. Add number 6. Add number 6, the decorative urn, to the journal. Okay. Cool. Alright, add number 6 to the decorative urn in the journal. Each hero adds 1 random hero upgrade card belonging to their hero to the journal. Cool, so I also upgrade. So this decorative urn, let me hold this up so you can see it. An urn deeply cherished by Morse Bolton. Add 1 to your health value. Each time you target Wynora Morn with attack, reduce her defense by 1. So I got the urn. That is added to the journal. I get 1 upgrade card. So if I go to find my lovely, lovely girlfriend, and you know that it's an upgrade card because you see this yellow here? That tells you it's an upgrade card. And these are all the upgrade cards. So I get to add 1 upgrade card to the book. So we got Battle Lust, an upgraded Biting Stance for a little bit more damage, Furious Arc, an upgrade using Shadows, upgrade Exploit Surroundings, upgrade the Old Ways. Ooh, what's the upgrade for the Warcry? For each success, choose a hero within range. Oh, it's range. It's range upgraded. And what's this guy? Sworn to Protect. Oh, okay, so it's Battle Lust, though. That interests me. Look at this one. You may move up to 4 spaces, then attack +1. Yeah, I'm getting Battle Lust. That's going. That's a thing that's happening. Deck building. That's a thing that happens. Add 1 random. Oh, it says random. 1 random hero upgrade card. I can't do it that way. It says random. I just read it for people who are like, no, you can't. It says random, so let me shuffle these up. It's gonna be random deck building. Hopefully it's Bloodlust. I'm shuffling it all up. It says random. It's going to be that card that I just dropped, which is Furious Strike. I get to add an extra die to my attack when I attack multiple people. So basically, Furious Strike, attack +1. So I get to add a +1 die to it. And I deal 2 damage when I burn fire. So, cool. It's worth it. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Then it says, if Huey is not in the journal, read 20. But he is. Alright. And that's chapter 1. So let's take a pause there. And that's where we're going to stop. There's a couple things I got to talk about a mistake I made that someone's going to point out in the comments, but I'm going to let you know I recognized it. It's my bad. My bad. So let's go back up to the top. Let's talk about some stuff, and then let's talk about what the one mistake I made for sure. The one thing I need to the one thing I need to check on Board Game Geek to get the Saddlers to verify. So let's do it. Okay, Altar Quest, awesome game. It was a lot of fun. The mistake I made was that Huey is an ally, and Huey was supposed to come out with me. So when I actually have his mini in the Kickstarter expansions, and so he was supposed to, when I was running around the dungeon, he was supposed to be in it with me. And he has abilities. He doesn't draw cards. I just get to use his abilities. And his is like, I can exhaust. This ally may move up to 4 spaces, then either attack, or you may roll up to 2 altar dice. Or I could spend water to change up to 2 other altar dice to results of my choice. So I could use him like that. And that's what I forgot. I forgot that when you find allies, you're actually in the dungeon with the allies that you're with. So that's bad on me. Sorry, YouTubers and Blacklist Games and everyone who thinks I'm a terrible player for forgetting this. I will add him in the next playthrough that I do of this game because we're continuing this campaign. This game is awesome. I mean, let's go back. Let me show you what the board looks like at the end of it all. Look at this. It's like doors are open everywhere. This is Hero Quest. This is Hero Quest, and I love it. I love it. So we got through everything here. We passed through. You didn't see a lurker, thank goodness. But the next quest probably will. This is the starting quest that they want you to start on when you play this game. I got an item somewhere. Did I use it? I probably used it. Yeah, I used the quick route. So I got an item that was quick route, a search item that was quick route. I got it, but then I burned it to get out. And I made it out alive. When you first start play this game, play with the search, play with the Frox, and play with the Belch Lord. If you're just saying, hey, I want to learn this game with it before I get into the campaign. That's even what the book says that you need to do. Me, I was like, YOLO, so I was just, let's jump into the campaign, play, and figure it out. And I did pretty good for the most part. I made some mistakes here and there, and I'm sure someone will point it out, but I know there's no opportunity of attack coming from people that you move through. That's not how this game works. I could just keep moving all over the place, which is, thank you. But I would have run and run and run, and I made it out in time before these guys got to me. The altar was just happened to be the last card that was on there. That's how it works. But other than that, everything seemed to work out fine. Yeah, so the expansion, let me grab that. The expansion adds so much more content. So notice in here that there were 8 feature cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 7 feature cards, and then the altar found card. I believe that the expansion has more feature cards for some more diversity because I saw some more things in there. They have traps, which actually have minis for them for you to use, and there are more heroes for you to play. So if you're like, the starting heroes are Mirian. Well, however you pronounce her name, Mirian. They have her, there's Rowan, there is Cedrin, and then there's Quellen. Quellen is a female caster. Marion is a female paladin, vampire. Rowan is they call them Bury, but they're basically halflings. and Cedrin is a cleric. So Cedrin's got some heals on him if you want to play him and go that way. But this game is fantastic. I really like it. I think this game is fun. The the dice that I cannot fail at is fantastic. Thank you for this. Thank you so much. So, I mean, I can fail a roll and suffer the damage from it, but there's ways to recover. I get focus, so I can use focus to make it pass the next time. But a straight up one, meaning you have failed, you have just utterly failed. These die are perfect. These die are what I've been asking for so long. So, for those who have the Kickstarter that has already delivered, I know you already got it, and I hope you're enjoying the play. I've already beat the objective. I've already beaten everything I need to do for this, but there's stuff where you shuffle in the altar, and if the altar pops up, you find it. There's stuff where you have objectives, and you have to beat the objective before you do anything else, and that's going to be in future dungeons that we run through. And you'll get to see lurkers as we go through. So for the minis that are on here, for people who love painting them, enjoy away. Before I go out, I want to say something really quick, and this is off the topic of Ultra Quest. Let me make sure I say this properly. I'm just pulling this thing up so I can say this. It's nothing bad. It's just I want to give a shout out. And I want to make sure that I do it properly. So let me get this so I can say this right. Let's see. Bear with me 1 second so I can make this thing. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Let's see. I want to say it properly. Also, Ether feels delivered. I'm super stoked about that. It's sitting in my living room with a box that I haven't opened yet because I was reading the book on Ultra Quest to make sure that I can provide you guys with a really good playthrough that's not full of my usual mistakes. And I'm super amped to get into that. Let's see if I can find this. Come on, where are you? How do I get to the next page? Let's see. No, it's not that. Name is Sarah. It goes to this. Oh, that's why I don't see it. It's in the wrong place. It is. I promise you it'll be worth it. Here it is. Open. Okay. Giving some shout outs here. My shout out is going to Foreteller. I know that this is no big secret that Foreteller is fantastic. I received zero compensation from them, nothing whatsoever. They just reached out to me and they were like, "Hey, we're having a thing happening, and I want and can you say something?" And I'm like, "I believe in your product. You've delivered every single time. You've done fantastic. You've earned my respect. I will be happy to say something." And like I said, I received no compensation for this. So for people who are unsure, Foreteller is partnered with Steamforged Games on their brand new game Bard Song, right? Everybody knows this, right? Because there's a thing that goes out. So Foreteller is going to be doing the narration for Bard Song, which is 36 narrated adventures that are in there that are just fantastic. I mean, I use Foreteller for Gloomhaven. I only discovered them because Sky Kingdom Games that was making Isofarian Guard, and Foreteller, if you're out there and want to send me an advance copy, I will love you for days, because Isofarian Guard looks awesome and it's solo play and I want it. So I backed it on Kickstarter, and I've been using Foreteller for Jaws of the Lion, and I used it for Gloomhaven. It's Madaris, which will be delivering soon. I'm going to use it for that. I'm going to use it for Frosthaven when it comes out, and then Isofarian Guard when it drops, and whoever else they go with. So Foreteller said that they were partnering with Bard Song, and Bard Song's up on Kickstarter now. If you want to go look at it, do your thing. But when I was on the fence about Bard Song, I was like, I don't know, it's another dungeon crawl, maybe. And then Foreteller was like, hey, we're gonna do narration. Backed. Like immediately I backed it, because that game is just like that's how good Foreteller is to me. I believe in their product, and I don't do the pay me to tell you. If I believe in your product, I'm going to speak well about it. So the reason why I want to do this shout out is because tomorrow, it sounds like, from what they've sent, tomorrow Bardsung has a secret announcement. So please listen to the audio link to below to form your own opinion and narration, and add in. Okay, so tomorrow Bardsung Kickstarter has a secret announcement. So stay tuned. I think I listened to the audio that they sent on that, where they were like, hey, here's an audio if you want to check it out. So check it out. I can't tell you what's on it because it was cool. But it's cool. It's on there. Check out Barsung. They have a Kickstarter going on now. But my main backing, like, Barsung, cool. I'm glad that I'm glad they're making a game that they care about. I really hope it's good. I really hope it's fantastic, and it's worth every penny. My kick is Foreteller. They are doing the announcement on it, and it's beyond worth it. Like, beyond worth it. I think it's just, I can't keep speaking enough good things about them. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to call a shout out to. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough of Ultra Quest. I want to give a super, super, super love to my Patreons. Thank you so much for everything you do and backing me and believing in me. I appreciate it. For those interested, it's in the comments. If it's not, I'm going to add it. Because I'm like, I'm trying to get the ether feels. But I will add it. Otherwise, we'll check it out. But patrons, thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you could possibly know. YouTubers, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Please subscribe and like if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to my next goal of 200. If I get there, I'll do something for you all, and you will tell me what you want, and I will, if you tell me what you want, what you really, really want, I will do that, except for play a 24-hour stream. It's not going to happen. So, other than that, thank you so much for joining me for Ultra Quest. It's a lot of fun. It's Hero Quest. It's fantastic. The Hero Quest that I remember. I cannot wait to find out what happens in Chapter 2. I will schedule a stream because I'm continuing through this playthrough. Until then, I want people in the US, please have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your families, or if you're, enjoy your turkey. Everyone around the world who's watching this, stay safe. It's getting crazy. I hear the numbers are going up on COVID, so stay safe, take care of yourself. I'm worried about you. I want you to be okay. Everyone, just please be safe. Other than that, I'm going radio silent, and then until next Wednesday. And then on next Wednesday, I'm playing Etherfields. And then I'm going to, and then if things work out, and I haven't contacted Steven yet, who does Canje After Dark playthrough and is XQCitus on here with me. I need to contact him to see next week if he's available to play another game that I have in mind, if he wants to join in. And if he's happy with that, then we'll do that. And then Sunday, we're going back to Ultra Quest. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. I did. Thanks for joining me at the table. I appreciate it. Insert comment here. And I will see you all later. Have a good Thanksgiving and be safe, everybody. Bye.